Hello, my beautiful warriors of love and light, and welcome to this weekly reading from the 18th to the 24th of April. So, on the 17th and the 18th, we find ourselves with Venus exact with Mercury and Uranus. Mercury, we know, is our planet of communication. Uranus is our planet of rebellion. So the fact that Venus is exact with in these 2 days feels to me like there's going to be perhaps someone coming to you to express their love in a very out of the ordinary way, perhaps, or it's going to be like, because like with the Uranus, it's like shocking, outside of the box kind of feeling. And so Venus is playing a really big role in April and May of 2022. She's like in transit throughout the whole month. 2022 is the year of Venus, so she's playing a big role this year as well. And we've been going through a tumultuous 2 years, so Venus is very welcome this year. And she's going to play a big role on the 27th of April to the 30th, and I'll talk about that next week. So for now, Taurus season on the 19th and the 20th is ruled by the planet of Venus as well. So there's this feeling of groundedness when it comes to love and relationships. There's a feeling of stabilizing a little bit, right? Because we know that April, these past few years have been very unstable because a lot of emotions have been resurfacing because of solar energy coming in, solar radiation coming in, but also because of this change of land and this change of planets and the transits, if you believe in astrology, whatever it is. But we know that there has been a lot of this resurfacing of emotions because it's needing to clear through our bodies, because we are moving into a new energy, and the only way to do that is to revisit all of these old pent-up emotions or blockages that we have, or barriers or fears, and God knows we've been feeling these feels. So Taurus ushers in with this feeling of groundedness and stability, and so some of it are and dependability, and like it's full of resources, the Taurus sign and the energy. So it's like almost a time of reprieve, of relax, of stepping back. And obviously these feelings are not going to stop because Taurus season is coming in, but allowing them to flow easier. Taurus is our stubborn sign, it's our bull, right? So very so there could be a lot of us feeling that energy where we're like, no, I don't want to like feel the feel. I don't want to like experience it anymore. So I'm just going to bury it. And Taurus is like, no, you're not. You're going to have to feel that feel. Obviously, it might affect more Taurus people, but I feel like we're moving into a new energy. So I feel like everyone probably will feel this energy. Taurus is also very sensual and a pleasure seeker, very one in tuned with the 5 or the 6 or the 355 senses coming in. So they love to, I say we because I'm a Taurus sun, but we love to eat and go to the spa. We love to enjoy ourselves. Like we love to sit in nature and listen to the birds and to the trees and to the silence. We also listen to music. So there's a lot, and that is what's coming up, and springtime is the best time for that. So what a beautiful season we're entering into, because it's spring and it's feels like summer in some parts of the world, and if you're in Australia then not so much, but there's just that feeling of fresh and renewal. But Taurus also brings up some aspects of, I spoke about this in Instagram, how they are people pleasers, where in people pleasing, they also have place very high expectations on others and on themselves. And in expectations, the reason I bring up the expectations, because throughout the weeks, even when I'm not in session, I receive texts from my clients or friends, and I feel like we're all they're all kind of the same, on the same path, I guess, or having to face these issues where they're placing a lot of expectation on themselves and their partners or their bosses or their friends, and then I'm like, by placing these expectations, we tend to give our power away. We've lived programmed and conditioned in a society where everything has to be perfect. We live with this perfection model, but we are perfect. But we have no idea how perfect we really are. We're too expectant of this surface part of ourselves. You know, the car, the house, the good job, the good money. Like it's this layer that we've put, like a veil. We've put a veil all around ourselves. And we keep thriving and striving for that, to be the best, the best, the best. And some of you are like, well, I don't want to be the best. Well, okay. But there is this always, I need to make more money. I have to save money. I got to put money away in the bank. I got to think about my retirement. I got to think of that. I got to think, oh, we can't live in La La Land. Right? This is us putting these expectations on ourselves. And we tend to relay that to our children, right? So you gotta think of the future. You gotta think about that. Stop doing that. And this is where we fall into the trap. And we fall into this like limited belief system, this limited trap of always thinking of the future, right? And this is where we're at right now. It's like this fear of the unknown is what's keeping us trapped. It's what's keeping us in this matrix system, instead of releasing that fear. And I just saw a client yesterday, actually, and I was telling him, if we trusted the unknown, if we trusted the divine plan. Some of us are religious, some of us are not, but there is a divine plan that's set out for us, right? Some of those who are religious will agree with me, and some of those who are spiritual know that there's a contract that we come in. So we've already, it's already detailed and organized. We already know what's the future. The future is already set. But by us fearing tomorrow and next year and 5 years and 10 years and 25 years, what am I going to do when I retire? We give away our power to the people that we think are above us, and that's the loop. And we continue the loop every year and every lifetime and every decade and every freaking century. We continue the same loop because we don't trust our power. We don't trust ourselves, our light, our essence. We are all already set up. We already know. We're not here to be billionaires and millionaires. That is not the new energy. That is not the new earth. Whatever that means. Like, we're staying on this earth. The new energy. We're here to live together from a heart base. And to work together. Obviously, things are not going to just change overnight. Like, okay, whatever. But it's a very... when we place expectations on other people to meet up to our expectations, we've already created a new loop. We've created a new cycle. And then we have to go through it to realize that, well, if I just let it go and I let him or her be her and let myself be and just live life as without any extra weight on me or burdens, then I wouldn't have to be so stressed and anxious and fearful and guilty or all those emotions, or sad or depressed every single day. And it's not, I know there's some of you there that you're like, wow, that is so like fruity or very whatever, like hippie of thinking like that. And it's not a hippie way of thinking. everything, just like, I'm going to leave you with one little thing. Everything that's been demonized in this lifetime, in this matrix world, there was a reason for it. So think about it. Everything that has been put down is actually really good for you. So we have to like come out of that programming and step back in this Taurus season and look at it in a different perspective. And stop weighing shit down on us that we have to do something. We are obligated to who? You're not obligated to anybody except for yourself. And when you do release yourself from all these expectations, all this like obligations, things just start to manifest quicker and easier, and then things start to fall into place the way they're supposed to fall into place. It's a hard, it's a hard, challenging journey to get on, but once you're on it, it just makes more sense to me. It's just so clear. I mean, I lived with this. We all have. We've all been programmed. We all programmed. We're still programmed, right? We're just trying to cut away at these programs and to release them from our mind, right? We are coming from a future where we're robots and we were AI programmed, and we're fixing this and rectifying the situation in this now moment. And that is not an easy task. And none of us, nobody, is at that level of whatever that level is, of greatness, of clarity. We are all going through this. And this is what 2020 to 2029 is all about. It's us moving through this darkness, moving through this distortion, moving back and looking at, oh my God, what have I done? What, I am responsible for lifetimes of debauchery, of destruction, and now I take responsibility, and now I just let it go. I forgive myself, but I let it go, and I do not live with the fear of tomorrow, of 5 years from now. If you're religious or not, if you believe that Creator works through you, like we could say all the affirmations, I am Creator, and I am light, and I am love, and I am God, but then if you don't follow through on it, then they're going to teach you, right? So it's taking those words and putting them to use and saying, yes, if you really truly believe that Creator works within you, which it does, then you know that he or she or it, the energy, would never allow you to starve, to have an accident, to do whatever. All of these things that happen to you is because they're teaching you lessons. So trust in the plan. Step away from all the expectations, the self-doubt. Stop giving your power away to entities that you believe are higher than you. No one is higher than you. Remember what I said last week or 2 weeks ago. Knowledge is just what you've learned in a book. Wisdom is where we're heading to. Wisdom is knowing. It's inner. It's experiences. You may have wisdom that you've learned from a book and you can relay that, but it's your experience. Knowledge is this is happened in 1776, and this is the quantum blah blah. There's like a book that, who knows, is that real? Why is it real, right? It's that moment where we have to question things. But instead of question, go inside, go into your heart. It's so important, the heart, and this has been my biggest struggle, is going into my heart. I've been ruled by my mind so much. Our ego is like complete control of us, and our ego, I don't want to demonize our ego. Our ego is not a bad, it's going to live with us for the rest of our lives on earth. but there's a way of like paying attention to how the ego controls. It's to release the control of the mind. And the ego, when it realizes that you're like heart-centered and always going towards that and not living with the fear, it will subside. So I think I went off into a tangent here, but it's all good. This is me, and this is the way I do. So that's all I wanted to leave you with, because I feel like we blame and shame ourselves way too much, and other people, for where you are in your life. You are able-bodied. You make choices in your life. It's time to make choices for yourself, for your soul. Like I keep saying last week, your soul knows. It knows what it needs tomorrow, right now, in an hour. It knows in a year. It's time to trust that. And stop relying on the past, and stop relying on in 10 years from now. Who knows what's going to happen in 10 years from now? But know that Creator always has your back. God always has your back. The universe, spirit, your team, whoever you want to think, your future self always has your back. And that's where we need to change a bit. So Taurus is actually asking us to ground ourselves, put our feet on the earth, and take that time to look at that bigger perspective. All right, that's my little blurb of the week. I will see you in your readings. Also this week, I just wanted to let you know that these cards were popping. Every single sign, I was like, okay, they were like flying everywhere. So it should be an interesting week. There's some heavy energies coming for you again this week, but some of you are not so heavy. So let's see which one you are. So I will see you in the extended. I love you so much, and I will see you there, and have a beautiful week of April. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Aries. So this week I was compelled to take 2 overall energies, and we came up with head games, 36, 3 plus 6 is 9, and move beyond intention to belief, number 5. So 5 plus 9 is 14. Wow, makes 5. Okay, interesting. But 3 plus 6 is 9, is an end of a journey. So head games to me speaks right away that some of you are allowing your ego to control your life. You're allowing what is being said out here to control your life. And maybe some of you are like, no, that's not me. Or maybe it's not even about an external thing. It's about you. You're in your mind. You're in self-doubt. You're in you're setting yourself up for disappointment. So there's that feeling here that you are too much in your head. And then we get move beyond intention to belief. So how are you, because we can put a lot of intentions out there, but are you really truly believing in the intention you put out there? Like some people I know put it up like, I am wealthy, I am abundant, like they say things like this, and then they act a different way, right? They turn around and they shun the rich person, or they turn around and they stop eating for a week because they don't have enough money, right? So that's like, you have to act your intention. So I wanted to read from the book as well, because she has some poignant points. Remember that there is no need to follow anyone else without first checking in with your own wise heart. Are you holding on to old ways of thinking without questioning them? What beliefs are you growing into? Allow Spirit to show you how to believe, how to really believe, because that is how your intentional, miraculous, and spectacular life thrives. Choose your beliefs, write them down. Know that they will guide you through any hardship you face. Say them out loud and hear the conviction in your voice. State your future for the universe to hear, and when you do, you will unlock a beautiful symphony of success. yeah, the future, you can speak of the future, but I feel like the future's already there for you and it's just waiting for you. But this is a feeling to me of, I feel like some of you are second guessing yourselves. You're working from a place of mind, an ego, instead of a place of heart. It's like you're working a little bit in fear. So very interesting energies here. Oh, we have two. Let's see. Yeah, it's gonna work. It's gonna work. So this week I have from two different decks, and we got the Ace of Swords. So something new coming in. The Five of Wands, which is a little bit of a struggle here. Interesting. The Eight of Swords, you not seeing what's in front of you. Let's see, so you can see them. The Six of Materials, which is the Six of Pentacles, which is giving, receiving. Let's see what's going on here. The Seven of Wands, having faith in yourself. And the Five of Cups. Okay, oh my. 5, 5, 5. 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow, this is amazing. I wonder what it, okay, 5 plus 5 is 10, 18. 18 plus 7 is 25, Sabrina. 25 plus 6 is 31. 32, oh my God. 32 is 5. Okay, so 5 is your number this week. Pay attention to fives. Play the lottery. I don't believe that, but 5, something, 5, 5 is all about extremes, about change. But having like 5s means that you're entering into a stable time in your life. So that's good right there. But right away when I see these cards, there's something not stable, because the Ace of Swords is great. Something new is coming in, but at the same time, it's making you feel. The Five of Wands is like you're having to face something from your, like an old belief system perhaps, or from your past, or like your current lifetime. Something's happening, you're having to face it, and it's uncomfortable for you. For the Five of Cups, you're seeing the glass as half empty instead of half full feeling. In the Eight of Swords, you're just not wanting to look at it. So there's something around you that is coming up in your face, my beautiful Aries, and it's bringing up old emotions, and it's bringing up, it could have to do with money. It could have to do with money that was coming to you, or an investment you made, or a settlement, or something that you put a lot of energy in and you're receiving it. I feel like you're almost like the Ace of Swords with the Six of Pentacles. Is like you've this is like clear communication, but here I'm feeling there's something, maybe you've had a verbal agreement with somebody when it came to money or finances or a home or something, and it's just not working out for you. It's like, or you're not working out for you. Like you're filling yourself with self-doubt. You're filling yourself with like a lot of angst. But the Five of Wands could speak that there's someone in your life that's around you that is holding you back from moving forward as well. Yeah, that could be it, because there's this resistance here with the Five of Wands, resistance, and the Seven of Wands. Look at her. She's like, open your mind, open your heart, like open, like stop resisting whatever is coming in. Perhaps that could be that too. There's something coming in. There's like a new opportunity coming in for you, Aries, a new financial opportunity perhaps, or it doesn't have to be financial, but something like opening up for you, and you're resisting it. Or someone is resisting it. Someone is trying to keep you closed in, trying to keep you in that tunnel, and you're like, no, 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 no. And they're like telling you, no, 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 don't do that. Because the Eight of Swords is then you going back into that mode of like, oh, maybe they're right. Maybe I am not good enough. Maybe I don't deserve that money. Maybe I don't deserve that promotion. Maybe I don't. Maybe, you know, it's that feeling of self-doubt, which is this Eight of Swords. Like, no, I don't want to see it. That could be that, because the Five of Cups showing up is like you actually being you're in your way. I don't know if we got that last week for you, but we got that for a lot of signs last week. There is a feeling here, Aries, that you're being given a chance to move, or you're getting clarity on a situation that you've been struggling with for the longest time, and has to do with money, and has to do with like a living arrangement, or something you've put energy in, and it's like coming back to you, something that like a give and receive. So it's always like, it feels to me like something you lend money to someone, you're receiving it back. You like a financial loan, a whatever. But there's this feeling of a hiccup in the road when it comes to that. Your perhaps like a loan that you asked for they're gonna renege on that, and you're gonna be like, what the hell? But there's a feeling of persevering here, like push through that, Aries, regardless whatever obstacle and challenge is showing up. Remember what I said at the beginning. If you didn't listen to the beginning, it's like you whatever is being delivered to you or offered to you is because you are in the process of learning a lesson. It's because you didn't really believe, right? You didn't believe in that intention you put out there. You didn't really trust yourself. Now it's time to trust the plan and let it go. Like release that blindfold, release these like these are all swords energy. It's all air, it's all mental thoughts. You have a lot of your wheels are turning way too much, Aries, and you're causing yourself to feel depressed. You're causing yourself to feel low. And there is that little hiccup, there is that little resistance from someone else, resistance from yourself. But truly you're being asked to listen to you. Trust yourself, Aries, in this particular situation. It will work out for you, because Creator is always on your side. Your future self is with you. And if it doesn't feel like it's working out for you right now, and if you feel like you're being screwed, or you feel like, know that that's where you need to be, and accept that. Stop letting it rule your head. Stop letting it allow you to not sleep at night. These are really good advice. I'm going to take that advice. So it's like, really start to believe in you. Because I feel like there's something, like something's trying to make its way in, or you're getting that aha moment with this, like, oh, okay, I see clearly now. I see what I've given a lot of my energy, and I've wasted a lot of my energy on this, and I just need to let it go and let it happen. If it's meant to happen, it will happen. If it's not, then it wasn't for you. That is something really hard for everyone, all of us, to like relinquish. It's just like letting things go, letting things just happen, because we know if it's meant to be, then it is, and if it isn't, then we keep like opening these new paths in our life and creating more of these like cycles and loops in our life, and they keep keeping us stagnant all the time. And it's like, no, it's almost like I almost feel like keep the blindfold on. Like keep it on, and that way you would judge yourself less. That way you would judge other people less, right? You would just like go through life like that. Not fearing the unknown, not fearing the next step. Instead, we don't. We take off the blindfold, and then we look and we look and we look and we judge and we judge and we expect and we do all this, and then we feel like this. We feel like, oh, I don't know what's the next step. But you know, Aries, I know you know. And it's time to trust yourself. And that's my last message I can give you, because here it feels like we have all these fives showing up. And the fives are like these extreme emotions, right? And that's what you're feeling right now. And you're a fire sign. And when you're feeling down and you're feeling low, then you're feeling it really intensely. But it's like, let it go and let it all just mold into one. Like 5 is change as well. Like, let the change happen as it may. Trust that the change is right for you, even if it feels uncomfortable, even if it feels like it's not the right way. But who knows, right? We don't know anything. So just let it go. And if you have to work really hard to get to a result, then you know that's not right. We don't have to work hard. That's another misconception of this inverted matrix. We're always having to work hard to get. No, because if creator is inside you, why would he make you work hard to get to your end result? You just have to believe. Believe in the plan, believe in yourself, and believe that the next step is coming. It's so easy to say, I know. All right. I think I'm going to pull out from the angel answers. Since it's popular and a lot of people like this, it's a very quick yes, no, but this is not fully yes, no's. It has other messages as well. So, Aries, please. Okay. We have 2 cards for you. So, either ask two questions right now, pause the video, and I'm going to give you the first answer. The first answer is, pause if you haven't thought. Anyways, do what you want. First answer is, take action. Nice. So whatever it is that you asked, if you're worried about someone not coming in, then go and ask them out on a date, or take action however it is that you want. And the second one, nice. Opportunity. This looks very abundant. An opportunity is coming your way. Take the opportunity to go and do what you need to do. So the very yes energies, which I like right now. Lead the way to your change. Stop playing in your head. Go into your heart. Start believing in the next, without actually doing so much, like so many steps to get there. Taking action is like, fine, you could take action, you just go and do it, right? But you don't have to like create such a head game towards it. All right. I love you, my beautiful Aries. Check your rising and your moon for other messages. Otherwise, like, comment, and subscribe, please. You never know when I'm going to give a giveaway. Just going to pop it in there. And I will see you next week. Love you. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Taurus, and happy birthday to you. I pulled out 2 cards for this overall energy, and we got some really fun cards. We got sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows everywhere. 38, 11 people. And then we have you, the Muse. You, the Muse. And rainbows. This feels very creative, feels very like expressive to me. There's this feeling like you are actually moving into a lighter energy. We've been in a bit of a darkness in the past few weeks. And you, the Muse, is like you being the light that you are, you being that powerful being that you are, that finally aligning with your true essence, you getting comfortable with these emotions that arose, and then you getting like finding your alignment, even though like some of you may not have acted on or you're still in the process of working on some of these emotions or some of these decisions. Doesn't matter, right? We all have our time. We all have to make our choices whenever it's right for us. But this week just feels like sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows. Like, hello. Like, it's time to get out there, like gather with friends, walk on the streets, walk in the park, walk in nature. Like, you, the muse, you know, what do you think when you think of a muse? That you are inspirational to other people, you are helping people, you're guiding people. So be that, like embody that, because that's who you are. That's what we all are. We are all here to guide each other, right? And maybe it's to do it in a light manner instead of so heavy and dark. Maybe it's to do with like going for an ice cream with friends or strangers or whatever. Just like step outside of your norm, Taurus, because we know when you think sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows, you don't think Taurus, right? So it's just like, do that. You know, go get that unicorn and go ride to the mountain or to wherever you need to be. I kind of like this energy. So this week I have from 2 different decks. I have the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. That's good to see it in reverse. So this is like money's poverty mindset, lack, but it's in reverse. So it's like almost maybe you had money issues. Maybe you were feeling stuck with like always thinking about money, but you're releasing that from you. So, or something is coming towards you, which is kind of nice. Let's see, the sun. We like the sun. It's a Leo energy. The 5 of Pentacles, by the way, is Taurus energy. So it's interesting. And the 5 of Cups in reverse. 5, 5. My God, Aries had a lot of 5s as well. 5 of Cups in reverse. Again, the 5 of Cups energy is this feeling, you can't really see it here, but, well, I guess you could see it here. It's like this feeling of seeing, either you're seeing it, the dark, or you're seeing the light of a situation. And here it's like you're releasing yourself from holding on to such pent-up emotions and energies around you. So let's see what's going on here. 3 of Voices, people, in reverse. Swords. So we're releasing a lot of heavy energy this week. Have you been feeling it? I think I've been feeling that. It's been really up and down. So maybe there is this, like, this 5 of Pentacles, 3 of Voices speaks to me of like maybe a relationship that's been heavy on you, and some of you are walking away from it, or you're dealing with it and you're trying to like work on it head on, or it's happened and now you're going through it, but the sun showing up is like positive to me. So let's see, the Lovers underneath the sun. Okay, and 5 of Wands, people. 5, 5, 5. 5, 5, 5 is actually good. It's like, it's 15, it's a 6. It's like things are coming together. And we got 6, the Lovers. Interesting. 5, 5, 5, 15 plus 6 is 21. 21 plus 3 is 24. Is 8. 8 is eternity, right? It's forever. So that's very interesting. It's power as well, and confidence. And the sun is 18. No, the sun is 19. So there you go. 19 is 1 is a new beginning. Okay, I'm like in my little head of numerology here, but there's just a lot of it's so interesting to me, because if we look at these outer, which is, and the inner of you, I'll take it like that instead. Your inner is your light, is the muse. You know that you have it in you to guide. You know that you have it into to live the best life that you've ever wanted. You have it. You are in love with yourself. You know, some of you probably are maybe with a soulmate right now, or a twin flame, or that is coming in towards you. There's just this feeling, but I feel like more it's like a feeling of like the Gemini. It's Lovers is the Gemini card, so it's that duality, the polarity. It's like the 2 sides of yourself kind of thing. And I feel like this is like what's being highlighted here. Is that you have that practical, grounded, stable, dependable side of Taurus, but you also have that rainbow, sunshine, lollipop part of you that is like showing up here, and it's like, okay, let's put these 2 together. You haven't done that. That is the feeling I'm getting here. It's like, let's show that like that shine, because all around you It's the Five of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, even though they're in reverse. It's interesting that they're all in reverse, except this one is not. The Five of Wands. These are all like struggle, personal struggle or competition, like other people in your life. The Five of Pentacles is like money, always thinking about money, overthinking money, heartbreak, grief, like sadness, depression. The Five of Cups, the same idea, is this loneliness, but you're all like ready to say goodbye to it, right? Maybe it's time to be the muse, right? It's time to suck on those lollipops and jump on those unicorns. It's almost like it's time to refresh, renew. It's like, but a lot of you are still in it probably because they're still here, right? And you're trying really hard to release yourself from this. You're doing your best to see the brighter picture, to look deeper inside yourselves, and maybe you need to actually reach out to a lover or someone that is or your other half, whoever it could be. Doesn't have to be a lover. It could be a friend, a soulmate, or something. That is the feeling I'm getting here. But there is a lot of heaviness still around you, my beautiful Taurus, and you are in the process of releasing it from you. There is a you're taking your mission very to heart, because you are actually addressing the financial situation in your life, your relationships, whether it's friends, family, partners, your even Five of Cups to me always feel like in the original it could be like it's very emotional, but it could also be like moving away. There's just everything is here. Everything is here, and it's like people, areas of life, everything is coming up for you. Wow, man. But it's all external. I love that it came out all around your true light. It's time to, this is all like the veil, right? This is all the illusion that's around you. It's time to see it for what that is. Change your perspective. Look at it, it's just indoctrination. It's just programming that I have fell for, because we all fell for it. And really, I just need to look within. Within. I am full of love, and I am the sun. And that is where I need to work from. And I need not work from this lack thereof, or money, even money. I don't need to be working like, I have to be a millionaire, I have to save my money, I have to do this. This is like always being in that loop. Again, loop. We loop ourselves, and I have to put money away, I have to put that, like putting our energy in that. Putting our energy in our jobs, putting our energy into like the pain and the relationship and the friends that are not on our side, and the friends that are not aligned with us, and the friends that are like it's like, let it go, right? Let it go. Let it be. Like, a lot of us, I know a lot of Taurus that are put a lot of energy, which I did, a lot of energy in disillusion, and on like the they're not aligned with me. But it's like, enough, right? It's time to go in. Be the muse, which is the sun to me, more than the lovers. Be this. We are entering into a sun world, right? It's going to be a sun world. The sun is going to take it's going to take precedence over all. We are the sun. The sun is the central, it's the galactic center of the universe. The sun is also us, and the sun is also ego, which is very interesting here, Sabrina. So, but it's like, let's work on our higher ego, which is our higher self. We are the muse. It's time that, you know, a lot of Taurus, very much, they're very good listeners, they're very good loyal friends, but they also take on a lot of energies from other people because they are like that. It's time to shine out and within, but it's time to work on you. Wow. And find a way to release all yourself from all this like blah blah on the outside, which is an illusion, which is a veil. Try to like I said in Aries, it's time to face the unknown and like love it. And once you love, like, and not like put so much attention on how much money you're going to make, or where you're going to travel to, how can I do it if I don't have money, how can I do this, well, this person, all this blah blah blah, like, bye-bye. And like I said in Aries, if you believe you're a creator, then creator is going to create it for you, but not from that kind of poverty mindset, not from that like broken-hearted one, or grief or disappointment or doubt mindset. Because creators can say, okay, you haven't learned your lesson yet, so let's do this again. Right? So, God, oh my God, how many lessons have we been learning? Boom. This is a really amazing reading, actually. I kind of like it. Now that I see it this way, it's like really basically we are the sun, and all of this, even the lovers, to me, is this kind of this duality is part of the illusion, right? It's this like good, bad, black, white, right, wrong, and it's like falling away because we're realizing we are the sun. So I don't know what area of your life, it's all here, all your areas of your life is here. So it's every single area of your life, and I guess you have a lot of work and you're working on it, but it's like boom. Maybe there's a Leo in your life, but I mean, they're all here, right? The Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, all the fixed signs are here. The three, except for the Three of Swords, who's a Cancer. No, Cancer. Yeah, Cancer. And this is Gemini. So that could be relevant to you, but it doesn't have to be, like I say, it never has to be. There's just this feeling of fives, which is change, and change is coming for you in a good way because you're realizing who you are. So I brought this out. I decided when I was with Aries to bring out the angel answers because I know you guys love it so much. It's like easy answers. So think of a question and I'm going to give you an answer for my beautiful birthday babies. Taurus. All right, I'm giving you two. So think of a question. This is not a yes or no answer, but think of a question anyways. This is your answer. Be assertive. So basically a yes, just do it. And this is a second answer. What is it? Pause. I'm going for it. This is the answer. Not the right time. So interesting. I hope this helped you, and really interesting reading. I know that we're all kind of going through this right now. A lot of people, a lot of us, every sign is having to deal with a lot of the areas in our life that are not aligned with us, and we're having to face them. And here it's very obvious that you are having to face them, but instead of coming from a place of victimhood or lack, you're being asked to go into your sun self, into your muse self, and look and try to see the positive and the optimistic, the light, instead of always the darker side. All right, my beautiful Taurus, check your rising and your moon. And this week is going to be an interesting week for you. Also, like, comment, subscribe, and you never know when I'm going to give a giveaway. I might go give you one next week. So I love you, and I will see you next week. Have a great week. It's your birthday again. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Love you. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Gemini. So we got 2 cards for your overall energy, which is Cozy Up with Risk and Hotline. 12 and 61. So you have a 3 and a 7. 3 plus 7 is 10, baby. It's a new beginning. So Hotline, to me, every time I see Hotline, I think of like teenagers when they're looking for help. They have to call the hotline. This is the same idea. It's like reaching out to people, support. Some of you are trying to go at it alone. You're trying to deal with things all on your own without like asking for people because you're afraid of what people might think of you, blah, 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 the same old thing. But there's this feeling here that you're not reaching out to the right people perhaps, and it's time to do that. Because the second one is Cozy Up with Risk, speaks to me like a Fool card, where you're needing to get comfortable with jumping into the unknown, get comfortable with doing it. There's some of you are holding up back on moving on something, on a decision that you needed to make in your life, and we've seen it happening in the past few weeks that you've been like off and on on certain things. So let me read what it says in the book so I can get an extra message for you. Cozy Up with Risk. Risk is inevitable when you are pursuing your dream. So go on, cozy up, and get to know each other. Risk is a little bit like a campfire. Both need to be watched and tended carefully. Neither should be feared, and respect and responsibility are part of the deal. Encountering risk means you are aware, pushing boundaries, and innovating, and you are bravely trying new things, testing ideas, and living. Trust that your reward will be waiting for you when you take your leap of faith, and that you'll find yourself landing in love in your investments or in your creations. This is a catalyst for something better. You are working toward an extraordinary life, and the only way to arrive passes right by the warm, inevitable glow of the unknown. I like that, because I'm all about the unknown these days. So, like I said, I feel like some of you are being asked to just jump, do it. What are you waiting for, Gemini? We've been waiting for a few weeks now. Why are you waiting on asking this person out? Why are you waiting to leave this relationship? Why are you waiting to not get into that relationship? Why are you waiting to leave this job, to get the job? You know, it's all that. It's like all you need to do is reach out. Someone will help you through this if you need it. And don't do this alone. Sometimes taking a risk is leaping into the unknown, of course, but you can also get like help or guidance from others. Or you don't need to get guidance with hotlines. You just need support. So when you do it, whether they agree with you or not, they're there to support you. It's kind of a beautiful energy. So I got the Hierophant, which is a Taurus card. The Hierophant is apparently the all-seeing eye here. It's also an energy of marriage or relationships or higher knowledge, learning. So maybe some of you wanting to go into school. You haven't been in school for a long time and you're like, I've been working for 10 years. I'm going to go back to school. That kind of feeling is happening here. Or it could be Taurus season. Hierophant is showing up. It's very interesting. Okay, I'm gonna look at the other ones right before I get into this. The Knight of Swords is you, baby. Gemini is showing up. So there has to be a fast risk-taking moment here. And the Ace of Cups. New love. New baby, perhaps. New beginning, for sure, when it comes to a relationship or emotion. The World upside down. The World upside down. Okay, let's see. The Hierophant, people, Again, we got 2 Hierophants, so very significant. Either the Taurus that's in your life is significant, or the meaning of the Hierophant is showing up here. The 3 of Materials, the 3 of Pentacles. Okay, people. 2 Hierophants showing up speaks to me, breaking of tradition, breaking of your customs, or some of you are find yourself maybe not you're not wanting to leave your husband or your wife, or your partner or whatever, because of what other people are thinking, because we can't do that, or you're not ready to go back to school because everybody else is going to think that. That's what it is. The Hierophant energy is like, this is what we do, and we don't break from that. Could also be, like I said, higher learning, education. Could also be like you are wanting to expand, you're wanting to learn something more, you're wanting to change things up, and the Hierophant is like that bishop. That's what it is, the bishop in the Rider-Waite deck, the original deck. So it's like very not an Aquarius, right? Not someone who just jumps out of it's very comfortable in their box. But the World in reverse is like you are wanting to travel, and it's like, no, it's not time to travel. It's not time to run away from your issues. Ha ha, this is interesting. It's not time to interesting. I'm feeling this really like deep energy here that some of you are hiding. You're hiding in your own little bubbles, in your own little lives, but with lives without like making those hard decisions. And you're choosing not to ruffle up the feathers, because everyone else has an opinion about what you need to do in your life. And that's why the hotline is here. It's like, reach out to someone outside of your life, outside of your lifestyle, outside of your circle and your bubble, because you're being asked to step outside, right? That's amazing. This actually, okay, I'm getting excited over my reading, because you're showing up. When you show up in your reading, it means it's important for you. The Knight of Swords energy is also this conqueror, warrior, doesn't give a shit about other people, just does things, which is a Gemini, right, usually. But at this point in time, I feel like you are falling into this conditioning that we are in. You're falling into this norm. You're like, I can't ruffle up because my kids, I can't do this because my mother, my father, my sister, my brother, my friends are gonna talk. But what if, instead of relying on the unknown. You are settling, my beautiful Geminis. It's not like you, and that's why the world is upside down. The world is like a new journey, moving into something amazing, like just going out there, and it's like you're reluctant, you're resisting it. You're resisting this new life that's opening up for you because you are so entrenched in people pleasing. Listen to my intro, please. You're falling prey to this illusion out here. You're falling prey to other people opinions. No one has a right to dictate your life. Nobody. It's yours, and I keep telling you, you have the power to do it, and we keep falling back and believing that we are not so worthy and not so important. No one is important, by the way. We are not important. We are just light and essence and beautiful beings. And we're all here to work together. And you're like, I feel like some of you are working and striving for the wrong things. Like you're sticking to the status quo. And there's a part of you that's like, no, I need to get out of the status quo, but you're kind of stuck in it. Gemini, very interesting. And here there's like new love and a new beginning on the outside of all this. And the three of materials is like working collaboration with people. Maybe there's a new community working with you. Maybe you are heading towards, there's like an opportunities coming your way. Maybe there is like, there's the three of you. Like, I don't know how that works. So there could be other people, partners, or family. And that's who you, and it's just enough kind of thing. There's definitely, you're holding, by remaining in this status quo, by remaining in this like limited life that you've created for yourself, you are you're what's the word I'm looking for? You're I'm lost the word, but you're holding back from what the life that's actually waiting for you, which is like amazing love, amazing children that will show up in your life, or just a new way of looking at it, a new heart-centered life, and actually abundance is waiting for you. It's because you're fearful of it that it's not there, because you are wanting to remain in the little box that you've set yourself up in. That's why you're not risking and taking that leap outside. I almost want to put the Knight of Swords here, because the Knight of Swords is you, but the Knight of Swords is like that. It's almost showing up like, can you remember that you are a warrior? You need to remember that. You are not that person who stays in the box. You're not that person who follows the status quo, follows the other people. You are a leader. We need you to lead again, Gemini. We need you to stop thinking so much, because you're kind of holding yourself back by doing that. You're not allowing what's meant for you to materialize in your life, because you're staying in this box. And instead of like trusting the unknown and trusting that whatever is meant for you is coming towards you. And it's like I said in the intro, and I've said in Aries, I think, Taurus too, maybe, but we are creator, and creator is the universe and God, and however you want to see it, and source and whatever. It will never let you go. It's the energy of it. It will never let you go hungry. It will never let you do that. If you're hungry in this world, it's because it's your lesson that you need to learn. Everyone is here living a experience. We are all light, living a human experience. So we all chose where we are at this moment. If we are in a war-torn country at this moment in time, you have chosen that. Your soul has chosen that, to live it, through it, to experience that. It's very hard for people to understand that, but that is what it is. And right now, wherever you are, you're choosing to stay in this thing, but now we're telling you that you have a choice as well to get out of it, and to stop living in the victimhood, and stop living in this. Because what happened is that we've created these contracts for ourselves, but we've been programmed and conditioned to, in a certain way, with AI and all this, like believing that people are higher than us and all this crapola, and that has put us in this little like circle, in this square box. And you're being given this chance right now, this week, and I hope you're listening to this. It's like, you have it, is waiting for you. It's now time for you to pick up that sword, my beautiful Geminis, and like find your way. I like that this shows up like this. You see, this is the pyramid, but this is the pyramid in the back of him. And it's like time to put that away, keep it there, and move forward. By taking that risk that you need to take, by reaching out to people around you that are not in your little circle, maybe perhaps outside of your circle, that can give you a different perspective, perhaps. Wow, very interesting energy here. But you're like, you're resisting this new from coming in, and it's there for you. New love, new, like I said, new family, new opportunity for business, new. So do what you gotta do, Gemini. All right, I'm gonna give you a answer to a question. The popular amongst you guys, you love this little quick answers. So here we go. For Gemini, think of a question, please. Gemini. Okay, I'm going to give you two. Think of two questions. Here's the first answer. No need to worry. So whatever that is, if you said, how am I going to be able to get out of this box? No need to worry. We're working for you. All right, I like it. And this is the second answer. Look for a sign. So if you ask, like, should I get out of this relationship? Then you say, look for a sign. So look for that sign. If that sign comes to you and it's like he or she hurts you or whatever, you're like, okay, bye-bye, or whatever. This is just general, of course. All right, my beautiful Gemini, we have work to do again this week. So exciting, isn't it, to be on this planet? So Taurus could be around to help you as well. So maybe look at that. Taurus, the fact that it's Taurus season is very interesting, that it's showing up as well. I feel like you are, it's time to remove that veil around you. Taurus got that same idea, so very interesting. Maybe you could look at Taurus as well. If that's in your rising and your moon, go check that out for sure. Otherwise, check your other signs, your rising moon signs, and do like, comment, and subscribe, because you never know when I'm going to give you a giveaway. And I love you so much, Gemini. I know that you got this. You're very open. Your thinking sign. We're trying to get away from thinking, but you are also very smart. So take that risk and do what you feel is right for you. I love you, and I will see you next week. Hello, my beautiful Cancer. We have, you are living poetry. Yes, you are. And magic carpet. It's so beautiful that they came out together. You are living poetry is like you living your best life. You expressing yourself in the way you want. Magic carpet is like those 3 wishes that the genie gave to Aladdin. You always think of that as soon as you think magic carpet. It's like you don't need to there's no wishes coming true, because they're there already, right? That's that feeling I'm having here. You are living, breathing wonder of the world. That's what I feel like right away when I see this card. So I want to read about this. You are living poetry to you. It's a beautiful card. As the breathing, moving, changing expression of the divine, how are you showing up in your story? How you express yourself in the world allows your energetic light to shine fully, or not. It's time to interact with your life in a way that reflects the most luminous parts of your nature. If part of your poetry has been hiding beneath the painful scars of a past memory, or if something is getting in the way of your full creative contribution, get curious about how those experiences, those past fears, worries, and guilt could actually help you to better understand your gifts and your ballad. Look at all of it, share it, transform it, and make your expression of self a prerequisite for what comes next. In this radiant poem of your life, it's who you are and it's how you heal yourself in the world around you. Nice. It's time to, for me, it feels like it's time to embrace and embody who you are with all the dark and shadow selves, which are not bad. They're part of you. They're probably your strengths in your life at this moment in time. So take those and let them shine, my beautiful Cancer. I love this so much for you. So let's see what's going on for you. We got the Star in reverse. Interesting. The Star card is your hopes and dreams coming true, is you shining that light, but maybe there's a resistance of you shining your light. You always feel like you have to be in the background. You feel like you need to like let other people shine. But it's like, why are you doing that? And the Star, it's also Aquarius, so you could be having a resistance with Aquarius at this very moment in time, but you don't have to be, obviously. All right. Six of Wands, victory, success. I love it. Two of Swords. Two of Swords, we are in a decision mode at this moment in time. The Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Materials. Work related, school related, like vocation. The Chariot is a Cancer card showing up here. I like that it's showing up here. Okay, and the Two of Wands. Interesting. So you have the Two of Swords and the Two of Wands, means that you're in a process of making a decision. Your choices. You're opening yourself up to something else and you're unsure about it. And obviously for me it feels like it's like you're resisting a change when it comes to work or schooling. You have an idea of where you want to go. I love that there's flowers here. It could be gardening or herbalism or whatever. It could be painting. I don't know. It could be anything. It doesn't have to be that though. It could be whatever it is, like outdoors, something, vineyard. Could be so many different things. So blooming, planting, like flourishing. You're starting a new project. You've always wanted to open your own business. You've always wanted to do a certain subject in school. You've always wanted to like do something, and you've always held yourself back from doing it because you never trusted yourself, or you've fallen into what other people around you are saying to you, and they think that it's better for you to move this way, that way, and you're like, oh, maybe they're right, and you're like holding back. Yes, Cancer, you are letting other people shine around you. You know, even her, she's like bent over, looking at her thing, and she's not even allowing herself to take center stage. Interesting. And although you've planted these seeds and they are in the process of growing, I really feel like this to me speaks that you like this Six of Wands, the Chariot, speaks that you need to take that center spotlight. You need to rise, because this is a Leo. This is you showing up here with this beautiful light coming out of you. It's like, let that light shine out. Let that like be that guiding light. Like take the reins of the horse. The Six of Wands, usually he's on a horse and he's riding and he's victorious. He's just won the war kind of thing. This is this feeling here. It's like you have all what it takes. You have the elements. You have everything that it takes to go on to that next step of victory, or that lap of victory, or just to be happy in life. You have it. And you're being asked to move on that. Move with that energy. Like, embrace that energy. The magic carpet, right? It's just like the living poetry. You're not living that right now, maybe. Or now you are, because this is past, present, if you look at it like that. But there's some parts of you, some people are choosing for others to take the lead, take the light. You're allowing others to make decisions for you, choices for you, whether it's within your family, within your friends, or outside of you, external. You're allowing others to decide how you need to live your life, how you need to move on, how you need to travel, how you need to whatever, learn. There's a feeling of you like and yet you've worked so hard in your life to be on a different path, on your own unique path, and they're like, okay, Cancer, we need you to get there again. We need you to start believing in yourself. Release your anxieties, release your stress, release all this like people pleasing. It's time to shine. It's time to let your light shine out of you. Some of you are moving into a new direction, moving into a new home. Maybe it's time to travel more. Maybe it's time to just change things up, because a lot of you are purposefully keeping yourself stuck somewhere, and you don't maybe realize it, and it's greater than you, but you are doing it to yourself. And so many of you are like, oh my God, I need to make a change. I need to do this. And I don't know how to make a change, and you're worried about it. And some of you, like I said here, you want to travel, you want to like, or see the world, or you want to do what you want to do. And you're forgetting that you have the magic carpet there. And that you are the living poetry, and that you are this living expression of light. That you can do whatever you hell you want, my beautiful Cancer. You're holding yourselves back. (14 plus 6 is 20. 22, 24 is 6. 6, don't we have a 6 here somewhere? Yeah, 4 plus 2 is 6. It's 6 is like, it's time to be happy. It's time to find that again. I feel like you're in your way. You're in your own way. You're allowing others to control your life. You're allowing others to make decisions of your own life. And yet you have that power within you to do whatever the hell you want to do. And it's time. You've put the energy, you've put the time, you've put it in. Like you've developed yourself to a certain level. And yet you've allowed others to take control of you, of your life, of your choices. And it's like you're there at the precipice, Cancer, and you're wanting to just break free. And for me, it feels like it's now. Like, not this week. Oh yeah, this week I'm going to do it. You could do it this week, great. But the energies are here for you. The magic, step on that magic carpet. It's time to live your life the way you feel is right. The soul is talking to you. Your heart is talking to you, Cancer. I feel it very strong. So I have the angel cards for you. So let's see if there's any answers here for you. I'm going to pick probably 2 for Cancer, or 3. I'm going to pick 3s for you. So think of 3 questions. If you want to think long and hard, pause the video and come back. But I'm coming up with these answers right now. And I feel like you need it more than anyone, because there is these choices in your head and you're not sure where to go. And you've been holding on to them. And it's probably causing this resistance within you. But you have this like power inside you, man. It's like ready to burst. So question number 1. This is your answer. Trust. Love it. Trust in the plan. Trust whatever it is that you want. Whatever you ask for, it will come true, right? It is there for you. Trust in your plan. Doesn't matter if you don't know. We don't need to know everything. We need to trust the unknown. I love this. Question number 2. This is your answer. Choose a new direction. Interesting. If you're asking about a job, about school, about a person, choose a new direction. In this very now moment, right? Because like I said, tarot is not set in stone. So in a few weeks from now, you might have to choose another direction. So you have to go with the feeling. This is question number 3. Wait. Wait for the right time. Wait, you will know when it's the right time for you. All right, my beautiful Cancer. I hope this helps you. Really trust yourself. You are you're ready for whatever it is that you need to do or be. All these choices that you have to make, just trust yourself. Trust in you, not the blah blah, in you. All right, check your rising and your moon for other messages. Also, like, comment, and subscribe, because you never know when I'm going to give a giveaway. I love you, and I'll see you next week, my beautiful Cancer. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Leo. We got 2 overall energies this week. We got live wire. 3 + 5 is 8. 8 is strength card, and it's Leo. And then we got 8 again, fierce serenity. And I love this card. Look, it's a freaking lion that showed up. It's like meant for you, Leo. So, and even 8, like everything is screaming this. So live wire to me is like you have a spark inside you. Something is like electrocuting. So it's something like waking up inside you, and you're ready to make a move. You're ready to take the next step of yours. And fierce serenity speaks to me of like I said in Instagram, there's like almost like a juxtaposition happening here. It's like a one part of you is like, I just want to go and party and socialize and enjoy my life, and or start my life and spark my creativity. Another part of you just wants to be fierce in my calmness and groundedness and stability, right, and serenity. So really beautiful energy here. I would like to read from the book for this card, give you a better understanding of it. Stand up for yourself with love and courage, and insist on integrity, both from yourself and from others. When the world around you is challenging your inner peace, what gives you strength amid uncertainty? Root deeply into that truth, as being fiercely grounded will change the outcome of your current events. Lead with love. Channel your love from the center of a pure heart and bless the quiet strength of your soul. It will prevail when it is given the chance to shine in the face of adversity. Nice. I love this card for you. It's very you. So, let's see what's going on in your life. Oh my God. I totally forgot about this. We got the Strength card in reverse. So what does that mean? That's you, my beautiful Leos. You have 8, 8, 8. This is like speaking to me that you are resisting change. Ooh, this is interesting. Okay. King of Pentacles, Taurus energy. We are in Taurus season, but King of Pentacles could be a mentor, a husband, a father, a boss, a friend, but it's also that energy within you, an entrepreneurial energy within you, just taking control of your life, kind of like finances. 7 of Cups. It's not my favorite card, this card. 7 of Cups is too wishy-washy for me. I feel like it's like so many like decisions that you have to make. But in this card, I like this. In this deck, it shows you like some of you have to make decision in love and in like money and jobs or your feelings. Like there's certain places in your life that require a decision to be made. But let's see. The Page of Wands. Underneath the Page of Wands is Leo, Aries, Saggy. So you are showing up again in your card. I called you Aries. You're Leo. So very interesting. You're showing up twice, and like even there. Ace of Emotions, which is the Ace of Cups in reverse. And the 5 of Pentacles, which is poverty, mindset, lack, struggle with money. Very well, money shows up again. Pentacles, Pentacles showing up again. Cups, Cups, so 2 Cups, 2 Pentacles, and Wands energy. So you don't have any air energy, which is mental energy. Right away, when I look at the whole of this, there is obviously some tension within your life when it comes to love and finances. So you are giving in to perhaps you're giving into, you're allowing someone to like take advantage of you, in a sense, like you're allowing someone to pay you not as well as you should be paid, or you're allowing someone to get in your head. You're allowing someone to I feel like you're not where you need to be right now, my beautiful Leos. Even though here it feels really good to me, like you're trying to be there, and yet you fall back into this self-doubt. You fall back into this Seven of Cups energy, which to me feels very like wishy-washy, in a sense. Like it feels very, oh, I should do this, but maybe I could do this. Like you're putting your eggs in many baskets. You're instead of like focusing fierce serenity and focusing on one thing. And by doing that, by spreading yourself, you're feeling at a loss. You're feeling at a loss when it comes to your relationships, when it comes to your job, when it comes to finances, when it comes to groundedness, or even just your emotions. You're not able to you're not able to stabilize yourself. You're having and like I said, it feels to me like it is with a male in your life, the King of Pentacles showing up. It does feel like that. There's like someone in your life, could be a female, but or with a divine masculine energy in your life, could be that. So that is someone around you that is that's resisting, that's causing this like blockage in your life, and it's not allowing you to move into a relationship. It's not allowing you to see clearly in this relationship. Like it's just this feeling, and you're kind of all over the place, and maybe that's what's stopping you from bringing in this abundance in your life. You could be with child, or with a teenager, or with a kid, or it could be someone younger than you that is that's holding you back from making this next step, making this next move. Not in a conscious way, not in like, I don't think it's someone who's doing it on purpose, but it's just like, I feel like you are allowing the external to affect your life, and because of that you are unable to move forward. That's why you are stagnant at this moment in time. This is why you're in this like reverse of you, because you're allowing either this person or this person with a divine masculine energy to come between you and your next path, come between you and your next choices, come between you and your abundance, your relationship, right? That with self, even. I just feel like you are in a very volatile state at this moment in time, and you're very unsure of the next step. Like you're fearing having no money, you're fearing that the next relationship is wrong, or the one that you're in is like, you're fearing, there's like fear inside you, my beautiful lions. And this perhaps is the live wire that's inside you, and you're like, I don't like it, right? And we don't like it, because that's not where we need to be. We need to be fearless, which is what a lion is, fierce and fearless. And you are not. So that's okay, because we all have to go through our little this is like, April has been a time of surfacing of emotions, and they are all surfacing here. I feel like every area of your life is showing up here, like very blatantly in your face, and you're having to move through it. And it's time, like with the Taurus season here, it's time to get grounded. It's time to step outside and look at things with different perspective, because you have this potential of moving forward, but you're resisting it and you're holding back. And it could be also someone else around you, but we cannot blame other people for how they are, because it's not for us to be following these people or listening to these people. We need to be stepping out of that, maybe stepping into the King of Pentacles role, which is getting in control of our finances, getting control of our relationships, or what have you. That's the Taurus energy, is to like take the reins and just figure it out and do it. There's a part of you maybe that's being asked to step into that entrepreneurial role, get independent, step away from people who have her relying on you. I don't know, there's just a feeling here that you have it within you to move into this next step. You're kind of holding yourself back, and you're allowing others in your life to dictate your life. Whether it's a parent, a partner, a child, a colleague, a boss, like a work, related, government, whatever it is, you're allowing this corporate entity to, or this like to have control over your journey. And it's time to like step anew, step fresh, like be creative, express yourself, be that cat that doesn't care, that's independent. Do whatever it is that you need to do to step outside of this. And here we go again, where, like I said this many times last week, and I'm going to say it again this week, you are in your way. You are standing in your way to where you need to be. And the best thing to do is to release yourself from all these thoughts of what ifs, what could be, what should be, blah, 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 and trust the unknown. All right, so I took out the angel answers. So if you have any quick questions that you want to ask, here they go. I'm going to give you at least 2. So think of 2, please. Okay, we got 1 for sure. And another one. And another. I'll give you 3. So, first question. Pause if you have to think about it. We got 3 questions here. I'm going for it right now. It is a yes. So it's a good thing or a bad thing, I don't know. So you can figure that out for yourself. Number 2 answer is compromise. Interesting. And number 3 is wait. So we have like a yes and a compromise and wait, which is kind of the same. Not thing. Well, you know what it is. So I hope these helped you, and I will see you next week. Check your rising and your moon if you want other messages other than this one. Also, like, comment, and subscribe, because you never know when I'm going to give you a giveaway. And I really feel like you are finding yourself a little bit in the tango, Leo, and it's been happening for a few weeks now, and you're still in it. And obviously, like, week after week, it's not like you change, right? And it's fine that you're here. But it's time to let go of the resistance. It's time to step outside of these people around you that are holding you back. It's also time to step outside of yourself. Who's holding yourself back? Be that live wire. Be that fierce and fearless person that we know that you are. All right, I love you, Leo. I will see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Virgo. We have overrate your intuition and bunny hop jive. I love this. It's so funny for you. This just makes me laugh because, like, I don't see a Virgo bunny hop jiving, but that's cool. I like it. Bunny hop jive, actually, when I read it in the book, I was like, okay, it means to actually go outside yourself and ask for help from other people, help to guide you. You don't necessarily need opinions from other people, but maybe they can give you another perspective of how your life is going. Overrate your intuition is like amazing to me, because many Virgos out there are don't trust the messages that they're getting, don't trust the intuition, don't trust their downloads, they don't trust themselves. Right? They're being given all this information or this nudges for a reason, because they have the abilities, they have the gifts, and it's time for them to share and show and bunny hop, jive this info or these messages to other people or to themselves. So I really believe that some of you are being asked to step it up a bit. I can't say it any other way. So here we go. So these are the messages that you have. We have the King of Swords energy with an Aquarius energy. The King of Swords usually has to do with legalities, or it could be judge, lawyer, accountant, kind of that kind of energy, the financial planner in your life, or just could be the King of Swords energy, like embrace that energy of like stark reality, like clear communication. Let's see what else you have here. We have the Queen of Wands, which is an Aries, but the King of Swords and the Queen of Wands showing up. The King of Swords is Aquarius, Aries. They probably do make for a great couple, because the Aquarian, the King of Swords, is very nonsensical, very he's a visionary for sure, but he's also very pragmatic. And the Queen of Wands could be as well, but maybe more outspoken. He's quieter, and we don't have to always have the same like kind of energies, which is kind of a nice couple together, actually. And she's a doer, he's a thinker. He can like make the plan, she can do the plan. That's a kind of nice feeling here. I like this, that they showed up together. Okay, then we have the Nine of Cups with the heart over here. So true love here happening. The Empress, which is a Taurus, Libra, underneath the King of Swords. That's a tricky combination, because the Empress is all about nurturing, love, and the Aquarius is like not so much about that, but okay. The Six of Voices, the Six of Swords, is like moving on to the next thing. Moving forward, moving away from something. And the Temperance card is the balance of emotions, is mastery. Health and well-being. That could be it for the Nine of Cups here. It's very interesting energy here, because with this Six of Swords showing up and all these strong characters around you, you could have like issues with your, like not issues, but you have like a relationship here with your mother, father, a partner. I don't see really children here. I see more like friends or that kind of situation here happening. A grandmother, grandfather could be that, but partners. The Empress is mother energy, but the Six of Swords energy is showing up. The Six of Swords is like this movement away from a situation. I mean, I'm putting it out there, so it could be for someone. It feels like there's a couple involved here. You're happy, you have a happy marriage, happy partnership, and there's a mother energy showing up that is a kind of a weighing you down, and it's almost like it needs to move. She needs to move away from you. You need to move away from this energy. She's kind of getting in the way of the true happiness, fulfillment, and it's almost like you're needing to juggle with that. Could also be that you are. Could also be that you're wanting to be in a couple, but there's a woman involved, like a mother, so a mother or an ex-wife or an ex-girlfriend that's involved here, and it's like the only way through this is to is to disconnect from that energy. I feel like this energy is hanging over your heads. And it could also be like the King of Swords and the Empress are together and the Queen of Wands is that energy. So that's why I'm saying there's just this feeling of it, but it's mostly a female energy that is a problem or like a bit of a blockage here for this true happiness, for this mastery, for this like next level that you need to get into. And the Empress is like I say, it's like a mother energy, so she could be like your mother or a mother or just a nurturing like soul perhaps, or like someone that you look up to. Like I would say, like if I didn't see the Nine of Cups here, I would have said, well, maybe there's something wrong in this relationship and one of you has to leave. But what the Nine of Cups here is showing me that there is a potential here of greatness, but there's someone in the way. That's what it is. And so if you're if you're married, then there's someone in the way already, which could be like a parent energy or a female energy that you need to watch out for. Or if you're not in a relationship, then there is that, and that's the reason why it's not like coming into fruition. But still, at the same time, I feel like it's like the Six of Swords is this energy of walking away from that energy and like letting it just happen, allowing things to work themselves out instead of putting so much energy there and like, why is this person there? Why is it like, how am I gonna deal with it? Like, this is if the people are single, right? In this hypothetical situations, we can't put ourselves in these hypothetical what, right? We don't know, right? So just release it from you right now, because this is waiting for you, which is like true love here. And Temperance is a Sagittarius energy, but doesn't have to be a Sagittarius. And Nine of Cups is a Pisces energy, but again, doesn't have to be with these things. But Temperance to me speaks of like mastery into this awakening journey, mastery into your spirituality, but also like overall health and well-being, overall balance of emotions. You're finding yourself you're trapping yourself in the what ifs and the expectations and whatever, or who is she, what is she like, or why am I allowing this to happen, like kind of thing. I feel like you're blocking yourself from happiness because of this Empress energy. A lot of you're focusing too much on her and not focusing too much on yourselves or the potential of yourselves, and you're being asked to walk away from this kind of energy or do something about it. Walk away from her if it's existing, or walk away from the energy that is like looming, that's just not existent right now. Ooh, that was close. And whatever I see here, Virgo, is that your future or whatever, the next steps are fulfilled and full of happiness and rewarding, and like it's like it's all set up for you, but you are being asked to like let that shit go. Basically, you're just to trust in the process, trust in the plan. Like, it's for those of you single, it's there, it's happening. There's someone in the way, but what are you gonna do about it, right? We're not gonna get violent. So what are we gonna do about it? We're gonna let it go and trust that the plan happens. If you're in a relationship, then I feel like maybe you have to be proactive with it and actually confront this mother energy, female energy, divine feminine energy. It could be a man, but with a divine feminine energy. But we need to confront it and like break ties with it, because it's kind of hovering over you. It almost feels like if you're married and you're going through a divorce with the King of Swords, it could be a divorce situation happening. there is that other woman issue here. So it's like, pay attention to that. It's really screaming all that to me here. There's nothing else. Like, it's really about your relationship, or even if you're single, it's either one, but both of them speak of relinquishing yourself, you're relinquishing your energy from the situation. Like, if you're single, let it go and let it be, like, just let it flow kind of thing. Go into the unknown, but knowing that this is waiting for you. And if you're in the relationship, then know that there is something you have to address, because it's affecting this relationship, and it's affecting the happiness of it. Wow, that is something else. Okay. And listen to your intuition. Listen to your heart and what it's saying. And if you're getting downloads, if you're getting like messages, seeing things, hearing things, feeling things, write that shit down. I keep telling you all the time, write it down, because there is someone holding you back from making a next move towards eternal happiness or bliss or mastery. So just be very careful about this. And it could be a mother energy, then she's not conscious of the fact that she's doing it, or it could be, like I said, a feminine energy, whether it could be a man with a female energy around you, but you need to bunny hop jive on out. Right? That's what it is. All right, my beautiful Virgo, very interesting, very specific. So obviously, being so specific, if this didn't resonate with you, go ahead and check your rising and your moon. You can always find that on cafeastrology.com, and you just get a free birth chart. Go find that, and you can find out also you can just go find out all other messages as well. But this is very waiting for you in the bounds, and you're having to deal with this mother energy. So I'm going to give you some answers to some questions with my angel answers. So at least 2 questions, please. Think about it while I am shuffling. So for Virgo, please. Okay, 1 question answered. All right, this one. I'm going to do 3. So 3 questions. Think about it. If you haven't thought about them, pause. And I'm coming in. So first answer is communicate clearly. Interesting. All right. Answer number 2, forgiveness. So like, this is not a yes or no, but obviously if you ask about somebody, then you have to forgive them, forgive yourself. I don't know what it entails. And answer number 3, unlikely. All right, so these are your answers. Go back and don't go back because you already saw the answers. But very interesting reading this week. Everybody's different, but yours is really focused on something. Relationship wise, I said relationship because I see the 9 of Cups, but it could also be in a job situation. The more I look at it, could be a boss and you are in a managerial position and there's a woman getting in the way of it, right? Could also be that kind of relationship, and you're being asked to step away from it and look at a different perspective, because you're resisting happiness. All right, my beautiful Virgo, I love you, and I'll see you next week. So like, comment, and subscribe, because you never know when I'm going to give a giveaway, and I will see you soon. Love you. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Libra. We have knock knock, who's there? And we have you are light. 4 plus 1 is 5. Change is asunder. And we have 5 plus 6 is 11. So that is a beautiful divine number. This card just speaks very clearly to me. Knock knock. You've been given messages, nudges, pokes, signs. You're being given all of them, and someone is not listening. One of you Librans, many of you Librans are not listening. You keep doing the same thing. You keep finding yourself in the same situations when it comes to love, when it comes to your job, when it comes to money. You keep saying the intentions and saying the affirmations, but it's always the same, because you're not really believing in the words that you're speaking. You're not following through. When you can say as many affirmations as you want, but if you don't believe it in your heart, you're going to end up in another loop. You're going to end up in another loop, and they're going to teach you another lesson, because they're like, no. Knock, knock, Libra. Listen. Open that door. Take that risk. Make the move. Be the change, right? Nothing changes if nothing changes. I feel like some of you are looping. You keep staying in a situation and you're not moving. And then they show up with, you are the light. You are light. Light is information. Light is listening in. Light is power. It's your true essence. You are not the stories that you are playing right now in your roles. You are not the house. You are not the car. You are not the job. You are not the love life. You are not you're not the husband, the wife. You are not that. You're not the mother, the father. You are light, having a human experience. Knock, knock. Who's there? Answer the door, Libra. I know. It's intense. So let's see. 3 of Swords in reverse. 3 of Swords, heartbreak, grief. Let's see what's going on with you, my beautiful Libras. Some of you have maybe broken up with someone. Some of you are having to think of breaking up with someone. Some of you are brokenhearted. 3 of Pentacles. Coming together. 3-3. We got some 3s happening here. Knight of Wands in reverse. Sagittarius. Knight of Wands in reverse. Knight of Wands is like a player. It's like summer romance in reverse. I don't know. Cheating, lying, someone has. Doesn't have to be, but let's see what's going on. The Queen of Wands, Aries. The Knight of Wands is Sagittarius. I said it. I said it? I don't remember if I said it. The Queen of Wands is, could be you. Broken heart. Could be you broke a woman's heart. 10 of Swords. Feeling trapped. Feeling stuck. What's going on, my beautifuls? 3 of Wands. We got 3-3-3. 3-3-3 is 9. 9 is the end of a journey. We're looking for something new happening here. 3 of Wands is making that move into the next step. Right away when I see this, it like speaks to me. The Knight of Wands, the Queen of Wands, right? It's like that, but in reverse. It feels to me like some of you are perpetually always in the same type of relationship where you fall in love and you have this like a vision of how your relationship should be, and then one of you lies, one of you cheats, one of you backs out of how it should be, one of you doesn't meet your expectations. Wow, that's a good one. So it's about releasing those expectations as well, but you are in this, you're not in a good, you're not feeling good right now by yourself with this 3 of Swords in reverse, this 10 of Swords. You're bringing on a lot of heavy energy on you. You are thinking too much right now. There's so much thought. You're getting weighed down by he did this, she did this, da da da, and you're losing out the romance. You're losing out of what brought you together in the first place, kind of thing. This is, I'm talking a relationship as well. If you're single right now, you don't trust relationships. You don't trust people around you. You've been hurt way too many times for you to even, like the Queen of Wands, when she gets hurt, she gets vengeful. There's revenge. There's like, she gets spiteful. There's this feeling of you maybe embracing that, embody that. The threes, when I see the threes and the Knight of Wands, there could be another woman or another man involved. It doesn't even have to be like a sexual thing. It could just be friends, but it just could be someone else that is just awakening this in you. Like you're like, oh, I'm like annoyed by this. And it's like just a lot of heavy thinking here. It's a lot of mental thought, which is you, your air, but we're needing to walk away from this control of thought. And you're needing to walk away from this. The Three of Wands is asking you, it's time. It's time. Why do you want to stay in this, Libra? You keep repeating your patterns. And you keep finding yourself in this like disillusionment. Like the Knight of Wands is this like a buoyant, charismatic, dynamic guy. And he parties and he has fun and lots of money, whatever. It's all this like the show. It's a show. But in reverse, it's like, okay, it's just a show. It's just the veil. It's just an illusion, Libra. And what's behind it? What's behind it is there's no substance for you. You're finding that you're having a hard time with it. Status, it's like, okay, it's like very appealing to you, always. And you're drawn to that because you love that. You love that. That's part of what makes you. But at the end, you're feeling like empty. There's nothing. So there's this part of you here that is really working hard to make things work, but you're still falling flat. With this person, it could be like a relationship, it could be a job, it could be friends, family members. You keep working at something, and you keep getting brokenhearted every single time. Every single time. And it's like, we've seen this in the past here. And you're being asked to move away from that. You're carrying on a lot. And it's like spirit keeps coming, knock knock. Hello Libra, you know better. Get out while you can. Choose a different direction. Stay, but make things like work for you, not for everybody else. Stop people pleasing. Stop making things about other people. Stop listening to other people's opinions. That is the message here. Stop playing games with yourself and with other people. You're playing with their hearts. You're playing with your heart. It's like I feel like your illusion is shattering in front of your eyes, and that's why, like, you keep hearing the knock, but you're not opening that door. But when you open that door and you realize that you are light, you are a powerful being of light, having a human experience. Really, think about that. You are light. Everything around you is just superficial. It's time to look beyond this. Look beyond the veil, look beyond this illusion. It's greatness that you'll see. And you're there. That's where you are now. You're like teetering. And you've been hearing things, seeing things, feeling things, and you're ignoring them. But it's so heavy. I have a headache looking at this reading because you're really holding on tight to what was, or what could be, or what should be, but not what is. What is not good to me. What is like you're needing to move away from this right now. It's like you've been trying really hard to make this happen, but it's just not happening. And you keep finding yourself in the same situation every single time, and it's time to make the move. And when you make the move, it'll be a domino effect, exactly like this card is showing. Everything will just fall into place. But now it's not falling into place because you're just holding on to a old belief system. You're holding on to um, physicalities and material, and the outer layer instead of looking into the inner layer of the light that you are. Wow, Libra, we have some work to do. But you know what? It's all beautiful, this. Because when you go through it and you actually open that door, it, as uncomfortable as it's going to feel, it's going to be so rewarding for you. You're going to be like, okay, wow. This is what I've been waiting for. This is what I'm supposed to be doing, or supposed to, whatever. Like, it's letting go of expectations. Listen to my intro. Letting go of others' opinions, other belief systems. Yours. It's all about you. What do you want right now? Not in 10 years, and 5 years, and 50 years ago. What do you want now? My beautiful Libras. I know it's not an easy pill to swallow to hear this, but I'm saying it as it is, because you know me. If you're already watching this all the time, I'm gonna just say it as it is, and that's how I'm feeling right now. You are holding on to something that gives you a false sense of reality, and reality is just your perception. What you want is a real sense of actuality. Actuality is the now. Your reality is how you perceive things to be, so it's not real. Remember, everything is inverted, so what you think is real, it isn't. So like that is so, here I feel like you're holding on to something that is just no substance, not for you, and you know it. I know you know it. It's time to let those dominoes fall wherever they want to fall, and you don't have to know the next where it's going to fall. You just have to trust in the process. So I'm going to give you 2 answers for Libra. Think of the question right now. Pause if you need more time when I come with the answers for Libra. Ooh. Oh, okay. Oh, that was like, oh, it fell in the plant. Okay, so I'm going to give this one as the first one. So give me a question, please. This is the answer. Wait. Answer number 2 is trust. This is the one that was in the plant, by the way. Trust the plan, trust the process, trust that your soul knows what's next for you. Knock, knock, open the door. I love you, my beautiful Libras. I know that they can't always be happy, happy, joy, joy all the time, but it's better to be real. That's the way I see it. Go ahead and check your rising and your moon if this didn't resonate at all. Also like, comment, subscribe, because you never know what I'm going to give away. So I love you so much, Libra. You can do this. Open that door or close that door, however it is that you feel like you need to do. I'll see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Scorpio. We have beautiful cards here for you. We have Entangled and Light in the Unexpected. So when I first saw Entangled, truth be told, I was like, oh my God, what does that mean for Scorpio? But then I did a little research, and quantum entanglement is aligning with everything in your life. Like everyone and everything that's connected to you is becoming more clear to you. Everything is making more sense because you're putting your ducks in order, kind of thing. You're realizing the powerful being of light that you are, and everything is coming in and making sense. So quantum entanglement is when it's a coming together of soulmates or twin flame, but that's not only what it means. It means that everything is energy, and now you're seeing it, and it's all making sense. So, wow, yes, Scorpio, boom. Light in the unexpected is like light in the darkness. You're ready for whatever is, like right now there's major upheaval in the world, but you've been working at this for lifetimes, and maybe in this lifetime, and now you're ready to be the guiding light. You're ready to show the way. You're ready to shine your light. Freaking amazing, Scorpio. Isn't it amazing? It's finally ready, friends, for you to be that. I love it. So let's look at the cards that you have here. What is the store for you? So here we go, Scorpio. We have the Six of Pentacles, which is a giving, receiving, which is also like balance when it comes to money. So you're in a good place when it comes to that. The Nine of Wands is still you contemplating about something. So let's see what else there is. The Six of Swords is you getting out of a situation. Nine of Wands again shows up. The Sagittarius card. So there's a lot of thought process here happening for you. The Magician. We like the Magician. And the Two of Pentacles. So a choice. Interesting energies here. So Six of Pentacles speaks of like the Pentacle energy is a Taurus energy, and as we are in Taurus season, it speaks of stability, grounding, but work, foundation, family. So either you are trying to find a balance with that in your life. Maybe it's all making sense to you with this entangled. Now you're seeing things clearly, but there's a part of you that is in limbo about a situation in your life. The Nine of Wands speaks of feeling very comfortable in their life, very confident also, but there's a part of them that they're still holding the wand, right? All these eight wands, the Eight of Wands is this energy of flowing movement, communication, that they fly in the air and they've all landed, yet you're still holding that ninth wand and you're still like, well, I'm not sure if I'm ready for the next step. I'm not sure if this is the way to go. So, and the Six of Pentacles showing up is probably something to do for me about work, or like I said, anything Taurian, which is like bullish, like family, work and family life. Foundational. Your roots. So you're still contemplating that. You're still in like wondering what it is that you need to do. Whatever, doesn't matter. It's the same. But the Magician is here to say, which kind of interesting because the Nine of Wands is you're holding that wand, right? And you're like, I'm not sure. And the Magician is like, well, let's take that wand and manifest something into reality, into actuality, right? Let's take this and create what we want in our life. What is it that you want? What do you want to do? Or you feel like you're in a job that is just like, it's great, but it's not giving you 100% satisfaction? Do you feel like you're in a family situation where there's someone around you that is irking you, someone who's in a lot of line with you, that's not seeing eye to eye with you? Why do you need to make amends with everybody? Why do we need to always be like make everything so happy and stable for everyone else, but we're not feeling that way, right? That's entanglement. It's like everything just starts to flow into place, and then we start to see things that are like perhaps not aligned with me, and you've put so much energy into like aligning yourself with this person, this situation, this job, this school, this whatever it is, and you're like, why am I wasting my energy on this? This is my life, and I'm like appeasing to this other person's life, this other situation, this other whatever it is. And that's you like holding your wand saying, what's my next step? And the Magician's like, well, your next step is to do what you really want to do. Step away from that situation. Are they going to talk about it? Let them talk. That is their issue, not yours. Why are you living your life for other people? Why are you giving your power away to others so that they could be happy and you're not? That is the feeling I'm getting here. Oh, interesting energy here. You are living a life for others, which we all know that you do, because you are a people pleaser, Scorpio. Even though everyone shuns you, which they shouldn't, because we all love you. But you are in this process right now where you are finally coming up with a decision that needs to be made, which is not like the Two of Pentacles is like you're weighing on it in a decision that are both good. They're both beneficial to you. They're both beneficial to everybody else in this world, in your life. So it's not like a bad thing. It's not like, oh my God, if she goes, then it's the end of it. It's just like an adjustment for the others. But the Six of Swords is like, it's time to go. It's time to release yourself from these uncomfortable energies, or these people holding you back, or this, you know, the more you move into this newer energy, the more you realize that, like, nobody has a hold on you. Nobody, not even your children. They don't have, you're not attached. We have to detach from these obligations, detach from these requirements and what we need to do, these traditions, this custom, whatever. These are all like created in this matrix world, in this illusion that we live in. But we're the light. We are the light in the unexpected. We are the light in the darkness. And soon it's time to shine that light of yours. And to align yourself with the light, basically. And pick up that wand and manifest whatever it is you want in your life. And how do you do that? You let all the expectations, the people-pleasing, the obligations, all these stupidities fall away from you. If I could be so bold. Because it's not for you to hold on to. We are attaching ourselves to people and ways and belief systems and programs that is not going to bring us forward. It's just going to keep us in the same life, and it's not where we're at anymore. We're not living this life anymore. We have to move forward. It doesn't work anymore, and you're gonna find out the hard way. You're gonna find out again where a lot of people will be moving forward away from you, and you're gonna be still stuck in the same loop and the same lessons. And it's going to become clearer and clearer, and many of us are getting clearer and clearer because many of us are getting activated and upgraded. So this is a movement for you, like your movement away from this and moving into alignment. Not with your soul tribe, but with you. With you. And you're gonna be confronted with a decision, a choice that needs to be made. But it's like I said, the Two of Pentacles energy is not this like do or die choice. It's like a comfortable choice. It's like okay, it's that way, and if she or he or she wants to choose it that way, then let it be that way. Wow, Scorpio, it's good because the past few signs have been like stuck in something. You're like releasing yourself, and it feels good to me. Like, manifest that shit in your life back. You have the power to do that. You are the light in that darkness, in the unexpected. The unexpected is the unknown. If you can trust the process, if you can trust your soul to just move into this unknown, then you're ready. You're ready for it. Get ready. Because it's going to change your life as you know it. Whoa, Scorpio. I was intense for you. Is that good? I'm doing angel answers as well. So I'm going to give you 2 answers to 2 questions. So think of that while I'm shuffling. Let's see, Scorpio, please. What are the answers? One answer And I'm going to give you another one. Okay, 2. All right, so if you haven't thought about it, pause, come back. This is your answer for question number 1. Wait. So listen to spirit. Wait. This is answer to question number 2. Yes, baby, go for it. I love it. So wait and yes. I love it. I mean, I hope it works for you. And it's time to make a move, my beautiful Scorpions, away from that which is holding you down. It's not for you. This is not why you're here on this earth. It's time to make that decision, to go on that path that is right for you. I love you, Scorpio. Check your rising and your moon for other messages, or if this didn't resonate at all. Also, like, comment, and subscribe, please, because who knows when I'm going to give a giveaway. I love you so much, and I will see you next week, my beautiful Scorpions. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Sagittarius. We got, for the overall energy, time to fly with the 44, which is a divine number, and befriend the word polarize. I don't know, it's so hard to see this card. Here we go. So time to fly, and I'm going to speak about this befriend the word polarize. So polarize is polarity, is duality. Polarity is like complete opposites of something. Good, bad, black, white, red. No, not red. Like good, right, wrong. That's what I meant to say. So this befriending the word polarize to me speaks of we tend to follow the ways of the world. We tend to follow the masses. Like everybody's doing a reel on Instagram, so everybody gets to do a reel on Instagram. I know that's very lame, but like everyone is like wearing blue. It's a trend, so everybody wears blue. And it's like polarity is like stepping away from that. It's like it being authentic and unique. It's being like something like, ooh, she's wearing red, but it's not in style, but she looks good. All right, maybe, you know, so it's like stepping outside of yourself. It's time to fly. It's time to fly away from what everyone's expectations are of you. It's time to fly from everyone's opinions, everyone's beliefs, everyone's like, it's time to fly away from the norm of life. We all, oh, well, this is, I need to have a really good job, and I have so to make my parents proud, or I have to have a lot of money, or I have to have that perfect boyfriend and that perfect girlfriend. You don't have to do anything, right? It's like befriending that polarity word is like saying F you to all of that and just doing what it is you want to do. If you love the color blue, then go for it and love the color blue, but love it because you love it, not because some idiotic celebrity likes it, right? So it's like it's like time to step into who you are, into your true essence. This is what I'm getting at out of this. Let's see. We have the Chariot in reverse. The Chariot is a Cancer card. It's also a travel, a moving home card. It's a home and family card, but in reverse feels to me like you have resistance from family members. Maybe you're needing to move out. Maybe some of you getting evicted. Who knows? Maybe there's that feeling of you wanting to move, but you're having a hard time getting there. So let's see what is going on here. The Ten of Wands. This is self-explanatory. You're carrying on some heavy weight, some heavy burdens. The Princess of Swords in reverse. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini in reverse, like it's communication. You're having a hard time speaking up. The Moon card, Pisces energy, full of emotions. Maybe you're hiding something. Saggy. Ten of Wands, underneath the Ten of Wands, people. Okay, definitely carrying on a lot of heavy extra storage and baggage. and the Awakening card, which is the Judgment card. So we have Cancer, Pisces, Sagittarius showing up. I like totally, you are always showing up in your readings, but the fact that you're showing up twice, but in a heavy manner, speaks volumes. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and Scorpio. So those could be signs that are relevant. They don't have to be. But here I'm feeling you are, the fact that time to fly and the befriend, the word polarity, is like you are holding on to something. You're holding on to a family expectations. You're holding on to a partnership. You're holding on to a job that just brings you down. You're holding on to something that is weighing very heavily on you. You're lying to yourself about it. You are hiding your feelings about this situation. And the only reason I say that, because this could be intuitive, but the Chariot in reverse showing up at the beginning speaks like volumes, like I said, because you are resisting movement forward because you don't want to hurt someone, because what are other people going to think, because of this whole polarity game, this 3D illusion game of you like living the perfect life, making your parents happy, your whatever, your partner's happy, your family in general, your friends, having this like illusory life around you. Or I have to do this because that they'll make them happy, but not you, kind of thing. Wow, this is showing up in a lot of readings here. Very interesting. And you're carrying this with you as a Saggy who is like free-minded, nomadic. You're getting stuck in this matrix reality of what you should be doing instead of what you really want to do, and you're having a hard time communicating it, you're having a hard time moving on it. The Awakening is totally different from this energy. This all here speaks of you're in your way of your own success. You're in your own way, and you're allowing, you're putting yourself there. There could be Princess, the Page, could be children in your life that is that are holding you back from this. That could be it. They could be talking back at you. They could be I feel like you are or you have an altercation with a child or someone younger than you. There's just it's not good feeling, Saggy. I feel like you're holding on to an old belief system. You're holding on to old energies that's keeping you from moving forward. And maybe you are, right? You're like, well, I'm successful right now in my life. Perfect. Good for you. But there's something else in your life that is holding you back from actually fulfilling the life that you want to live. You're not 100% there. I don't see that here in the cards. And it's like it comes with, you're not even expressing yourself. You're unable to communicate with this person, with this situation, whatever it is that's holding you back, and you're completely lying to yourself. You're like locking it away in a like little secret box under your bed kind of thing, and you're not being truthful to yourself about this situation in your life. And the time to fly and the Awakening show up, and it's like, okay, Saggy, why are you hiding? It's time. It's time to unveil who you are, the true essence of you. It's time to come to the end of this journey and move into a new path that is not this. Some of you are holding, you're like, you feel like obligated to a family member, a partner. You feel obligated to someone. You feel like it's time to be you. It's time to fly. It's time to remember who you are, in the sense, like, some of you are forgetting that this is a human experience. Some of you are forgetting that. Some of you are like living in this matrix and going about your roles, and not, so you don't want to disappoint them. You don't want to disappoint them. But who cares about these people? It's about you. Why is it okay to disappoint yourself? Why is it okay to give your power away to other people? Why it's okay to be disempowered every single day of your life? Because it makes them happy? I don't understand that. I'm talking to myself too, so it's okay. It's like we're always like carrying other people's expectations. Again, intro, listen to the intro. Carrying other people's ideations and belief systems on our backs so that they're happy, but we're not. It's time. It's like you need to make a move outside of your house. You need to make a move outside of a situation that you're in. You're being asked to stop resisting this. You're resisting your success. You're not allowing success to come and find you, because you keep allowing other people to dump their shit on you. Dump their own like belief systems on you, their own opinions, because opinions are not, they have no substance. It's just an opinion. And you're being asked to wake up to who you are. It's time for the Great Awakening. It's time to stop judging yourself, to stop having other people judge you. It's time to just show your essence, show who you are, regardless of what others think of you. It's not important. And it's like you're not even able to like talk about it. You're not even able to express yourself. That's weird for Sagittarius. So let's like get on this, my beautiful Saggies. It's time. It's time to unlock all those secrets, all the mystery of you, all the things that you keep wanting to hide from people, but they're beautiful parts of you. It's time to shine, my beautiful Saggies. No matter how weird people think that you are, or off their like ideation of life, it's time to fly. I can't say it in any other way. So I'm going to give you 2 answers to 2 questions. So think about these questions right now. I'm coming at you. So 2 answers, please, for Sagittarius. Okay. This is, if you haven't thought about it, pause. This is answer number 1. Ooh, within the next few months. So whatever you ask, that is the answer. And this is answer number 2. Unlikely. All right. So these are your answers. Do what you may with them. But please remember to shine your light. You are your own light. Stop worrying about everybody else. It's time for the Great Awakening, and that is you. I love you. Check your rising, your moon if this didn't resonate at all, or if you want to check extra messages as well. Like, comment, and subscribe, because you never know when Sabrina likes to give away. And that's it. Have a beautiful week. Shine your light, my beautiful Saggies. It's all there within you. Hello, my beautiful Capricorn. I love your overall energy cards, man. You got 2 amazing cards. You have 33, open your presence, and 30, the sacred flow of yes. For me, open your presence can have 2 meanings. Open your presence, let yourself shine, but also open your presence is like opportunities coming your way. The sacred flow of yes is like that's the same idea. There's like things opening up for you, new paths opening, new relationships, new, just this feeling of new. You're being given like a red carpet. You're being given like things are, maybe your gifts and abilities are showing up. Some of you are on this awakening journey, some of you maybe not, and you're just this, it's just a very fresh outlook on life right now. Things are happening for you and you've been waiting for a long time. It's just like coming together. I love it. With the fish, it's like and it's 333 again. So 333, if those are numbers that you've been seeing, so it's coming for you. And 333 is 3 plus 6 plus 3 is 9. So it's the end of a journey, going into something new. So this is a very like renew, like rejuvenate kind of feeling. So let's see what is going on here. All right, what's going on for you, Capricorn? We have a Temperance card, which is a Sagittarius card, which is mastery, which is a balance of emotions. Here we have a balance. You know, there's like little balls and the big balls. So maybe there is a form of maybe you're balancing something now when it comes to relationships, when it comes to whatever. Let's just see what is going on. Sagittarius energy is an energy of you know, expansiveness, wisdom. Let's see. Wheel of Fortune, baby, is another Sagittarius energy, and that's like destiny, fate, things falling into place for you, which makes sense. The Tower card, on the other hand, is a energy of chaos and disruption. This is Mars, so it could be Scorpio or Aries. All right. Then we have the King of Emotions, the King of Cups, which is a Scorpio energy, but could be a Pisces or Cancer energy as well. So that's interesting here. And then we have the Devil, which is you, by the way. So that's good. You're showing up in your reading. Wow, what an interesting reading. And then we have the Ten of Cups, which is happiness, fulfillment, reward. Like things are working out for you. The end of a journey, beginning of a new journey, with the Tower on top. Oh my God. All right. So here we have you. Okay, so nothing is easy for anybody. Apparently, you have this feeling here where you have opened your presence, open yourself up to whatever is coming your way, open the opportunities coming in your way, say yes to everything, and it feels good. We have here you're like coming to a mastery stage in your life, whether it's in this awakening journey, whether it's in your personal work, family life. There's this feeling of you at your strongest health or wellness. The King of Cups energy could be you spiritually advanced, could also be someone in your life that is opening up a different route to you, opening up a spiritual route, romantic, loving energy here. You're supposed to be here at this time. You're supposed to be receiving this like love or this spiritual insight from this person. It's opening up a different avenue for you. But the Devil shows up, which is you. I understand that it's you, but also the Devil energy is that energy of like, oh, it could be this. So I feel like here it's like you're entering a mastery stage of enlightenment, kind of, and you're seeing beyond the material world. And yet the Devil shows up and it's like, well, Capricorn, you love your material, you love your things, you love you're shoppingaholic. You are you are obsessed with things. You love the underworld. You love this kind of energy. You love to play on that seesaw all the time. You like to challenge yourself. That's that feeling. And even though everything is kind of setting itself up for you to this great mastery, there's that part of you that keeps falling back, saying, well, no, something's bound to happen. Something is bound to rock my boat. I'm actually thinking something is going to rock your boat. Because when I look at these cards, it's like, and it's part of your destiny. Wow. Wow. I have a different feeling. I have like a message coming through. I feel like some of you have been playing it safe. Some of you have been balancing things, like you're like balancing your emotions and allowing yourself to glide through life. But the Wheel of Fortune comes in, which is your destiny card. And it's like, I think we need to shake things up a bit in your life. Which is the Devil and the Tower card. There's some of you out there that are comfortable in riding the wave. Whether it's your spirituality, whether it's a relationship, whether it's your job, whether it's whatever it is, there's this feeling of you working on that seesaw, but allowing it to always like just stay like this kind of thing, never letting it go up or down, but allowing it to be this way. And your Wheel of Fortune showing up and saying, I think we need the seesaw to go up or down. We need it to like make you fly. That's what I'm feeling. I feel like you are in a process of, at this moment in time, where your soul is getting you ready for big change. A change that will rock your world. It's going to shake up your life. These are your presents coming to you. Open your presents is like, it's time to, I think it's more like your presence of self. It's time to say yes to what is coming your way that is feeling very uncomfortable. It's going to feel very uncomfortable for you, Capricorn. You are in this, you are showing up with the Wheel of Fortune. You are being nudged that it's a time to step outside of your routine life, which you love to live in, Capricorn, so much. There could be a male that's going to shake this world up for you. Someone who loves you unconditionally, someone who is has a different perspective than you, like a Scorpio energy, like a water cups energy is completely different than you. They're more emotional, they're more, you are more grounded, so that could, but you work really well together. That's water, it fertilizes the earth, right? So, but there is something coming. I didn't expect this. There's something gonna shake your world because the 10 of emotions shows up and it's supposed to happen. This is happiness. This is eternal bliss. This is like, it's like, this is one of the happiest cards in the deck. So it's, the outcome is very positive. There's nothing to worry about, but it could feel like the rug has been taken out from under your feet. And maybe that's one of the presents that you're getting in your life, right? It's like not always, when you open your presents, is it always like, oh, it's like, it's one of those, like, you know, those things that, what are those like squiggly, like, those slinky clowns or whatever that show up in your face. That is what you're getting as a present, by the way. So, and it's a good thing because it doesn't make you, it makes you laugh. It makes you happy. Doesn't make you, like, it doesn't instill fear so much into you. There's this feeling here that this is what's happening. My God, Capricorn. totally something out of the blue, but you almost need it. It's like it's almost coming to you because you've been living like this. You've been living very plateauish. You've been living life very according to the standards of life, according to other people's opinions and belief systems, or even according to your own belief systems, but you think that they are that, but your soul is like, no, man, this is too steady for us. You're not here to live a steady life. You're not here to live a life all about money and ambition and career, because that's what you love so much. You're not. This is not who you're. That's not where. That's the shakeup. I feel you're gonna be like completely blown away. I would love to hear what this is, please. But you're gonna be, and I don't think it's a bad thing. I think it's gonna be like it's gonna hit you in the face, and you're gonna be like, what the f? You're going to be like feel like that, but it's going to then just transform itself, like metamorphosize itself, kind of thing, into something worthy and beautiful and great and comfortable. Yeah, I really feel like you are being asked to move aside from this this easy stable life that you've chosen for yourself. You're heading into something completely different than your usual. So it's time to open the present. It's time to say yes to the flow, because it's going to might take you for a loop, but don't resist it and just let it flow and let it happen, right? We are here to not fear the unknown. We are here to be allow things to just be. And this is where you're being asked, because what is waiting for you, Capricorn, on the other end is pure bliss, freedom, and peace, and happiness. You need to not resist it. And you need to just let it be. Like, we're not asking you to do anything. Don't make a list. Don't, okay, now I heard this, so now I have to figure out what it is. Don't figure out anything. If you try to figure this out, you are going to be put into another lesson, and it's going to take a little bit longer to get to this happiness. That is how we've been living our lives, always trying to figure out the next step. Or it's like, okay, why is he thinking like this? Why is she thinking this? Why did this happen? Like, stop it. Clear the mind and let it flow. Let it flow, because like I said in Aries, and I said in other people's, Creator is within you. Creator will never allow you to go poor, will never allow you to, and if they allow you to go poor, it's because you haven't been truthful to your truth. You're not living your life the way you're supposed to live it. You're like making things happen, and you're not supposed to be here to make things happen. That's what they taught you, but that is inverted. You're here to allow your soul to let it happen, to trust the process. Because this, my friends, Capricorns, is waiting for you at the other end of the unknown. So whatever this is, don't resist, because it will persist. Remember that. Let it go. I know it's hard for you to hear this, but you have to do that. All right, Capricorn. I'm going to give you 2 answers to 2 questions. So think of your questions, please. And come in with the answer. Okay. Do I have a specific? I'm going to take these 2 because they're looking at me. All right. These are your answers. Answer number 1. If you haven't thought about it, pause. I'm going. Trust. Trust the process, trust the plan. I don't know who got this, but someone else got the same thing after I said trust the process. Number 2, look for a sign. You're like, what is the sign? What is the sign? You'll know the sign when you see the sign. Could be a whisper in your ear. Could be something, a real sign that you see. Could be a word that someone tells you. It could be anything. Could be a shadow. Pay attention, my beautiful Capricorns. You are headed for change, but it's a good thing. I love you. Check your rising and your moon. If this didn't resonate, also like, comment, and subscribe, because you never know when I'm going to give away, and also because it's good for me. So do that. I love you. All right. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Aquarius. We got lead your metamorphosis, number 8. And I like this card. Hey, you. I like this a lot for you, because in the past few weeks, you've been like hitting a snag in your belief systems, like, and how you perceive yourself. You've been hitting a snag. You've been like not trusting your process. You've been like a bit reluctant in making moves. And this is like lead your change. It's time to lead the way again, right? Let's get back into the horse, get back onto the saddle, and start to be that visionary that you are. Start to be that like, I don't care what other people think kind of attitude. I don't know what it has to do. It could be in a relationship, could be in a job or education or whatever, family life. But there's this part of you that is like holding back. And it's very weird for you. So it's like, hello, that's the card. Hello, what is going on? It's almost like I was like, this is like, it's like I was probably thinking it and it showed up, right? It's like, so let's see, what is the week awaiting you? What is the week awaiting you? What is awaiting you this week? Wow, man. Okay, we have the 5 of Swords. This is how we start the week. Wow. 5 of Swords. It's like disbelief, self-doubt. There could be someone around you that is not being truthful towards you. So let's just see. The 10 of Cups. It's complete bliss and harmony and love and happiness. Wow. Okay. The 10 of Swords in reverse. The 10 of Swords in reverse. So releasing some of this anguish, which we like to hear. The 4 of Pentacles. 5 of Swords and the 4 of Pentacles right away feels like money problems, or at home, or family. King of Materials is the King of Pentacles, which is a Taurus energy. And the 10 of Pentacles. I mean, you got 3 10s here. The 10 of Pentacles is like family, stability, abundance. 3 10s is usually about business matters, negotiations. Very interesting. 39, 3 plus 9 is 12. That's a 3. What are these numbers? 7 and 8. Okay. 3 is collaboration. It's coming together. It's creative expression. But what do we have here? I feel like we have some 10s or ends of journeys and beginning of new journeys. With this 5 of Swords showing up to me, feels to me like you're having some issues at home or at a workplace. So home and family life. We have the 4 of Pentacles, which is a Capricorn energy. It would say mostly work or school. That could be an issue, that people around you are gossiping around you, people around you vying for your position. Like there's this a feeling of like an obstacle when it comes to this work, school. someone who is annoying the shit out of you. Like, it just feels like there's someone around you not aligned with you. Like a change, it could be a big change that's uncomfortable for you when it comes to work or school. And you're trying really hard to stabilize yourself. You're trying really hard to find the positive in it, and you're having a hard time with it. There's a little bit of a shakeup of your foundation, like the Five of Swords and the Four. A little shakeup of your work. Like maybe you're having to change your job, you change your position, your department, or you're wanting to change your school, something like this. Maybe it's not even your doing, maybe it's someone else's doing. But know this, because I feel it's uncomfortable here. But hey, you, we have the Ten of Cups that shows up in the middle here, which is like, it's the best thing for you. Like, I almost feel like you're like a bit of a Capricorn here. You need this shakeup to happen. You need that person to lie to you. You need that person to deceive you. You need that person to betray you, for you to see that that was the best thing that happened for you. For you to walk into this King of Pentacles. It could be this is a Pisces and a Taurus. For you to like change your path. Right? You need to change the way you look at certain things. You need to change your perspective. You need to like step onto a new way of working, a new way of studying, a new way of coexisting with others. Aquarius. But there's this feeling here that you need to do this. You need to go like feel these feels. You need to you almost needed to have this kind of something blow up in your face, like something like maybe a financial disruption or a financial cool down, or like not as much money as you wish you had at this moment in time, and you need this to happen to you for you to move into the next step, to the next plan, for you to be able to have understood how it is to feel that way and to move into change. You will I think that you will like either move in, like start a new project with someone, start a new business with someone that will be very bountiful and fruitful. You will start, or you will or work with someone else who is already financially stable. You might look for help to a father, a husband, a partner, a mentor, a boss, a colleague, a male energy. Could be a female with a divine masculine energy. That could be it. It could be a Taurus, but it doesn't have to be. There's just this feeling of you getting back on the saddle, right? Getting back there, and even though this happened to you, or it's happening to you, that this discomfort is happening, and know that this is the path that you're supposed to take. And the Ten of Swords energy is like you releasing yourself from this anxiety, this stress, and it's do what you can, do some self-care, release your ego, release the control that your ego likes to play on you. Like, it's time to go into your heart, start to trust your soul again, because the Ten of Materials shows up, and it's like money is around you, abundance is around you, family life, love is around you, everything's around you, Aquarius. Getting ready to, like, Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, like it's all there for you, like ready for you to launch into it. And you needn't worry about these little hang-ups happening around you. They're almost like the spirit messages going, hey, this is what you need. We need you make these changes. That's the only way you can move forth with change. It's the only way you can get to the other side. It's the only way you can find this true happiness, abundance, love, family life, whatever it is you're looking for. That's the only way you can do that, is if you go through this little someone stabbing you in the back business, someone taking your job away from you, someone, you know, like someone is going to do something to you that's going to be like, it's going to irk you, and you're like, yo, what? That's going to unroot you. But it's what's needed. It's why, it's how you get to the next step. And it's probably makes sense. And Five of Swords is actually you, Aquarius. So you're actually even maybe doing that to yourself. But I feel like it's someone else, and I feel like it's like, or it could be you getting in your head. You're always in your head about, how am I going to make money? How am I going to do this? How am I, all this like blah, 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 blah. It's like taking control of your mind, and you're like, wow, we have to just release. I said that in Capricorn, I said that in many people, but we need to release the control that our ego is, like that we need to do something. It's just, we're just playing roles in an illusion. That's, if you have to look at it in a different, higher perspective, you just have to look at it like that. You're having a human experience. It's time to step outside of this ego. It's time to step into your heart and just follow the soul. Follow what it's showing you, the next step. Release yourself from all of this ego traps. Anxiety, stress, disillusionment, blame, shame, distortion, sadness. You know, we got it all. Manipulation, guilt, all of it. Release. Release yourself from judging that person that put you there, because that person put you in that situation so that you could wake up and say, oh, I don't need that job. I don't need to be in that course. I don't need to be doing this. I don't need this person in my life. I don't need this. And I wouldn't have known this if that person didn't backstab me or gossip about me or talk about my back or whatever is happening here. And it's time to let that shit go, Aquarius. It's time to move into your purpose. It's time to move into what is meant for you. And only your soul knows. You don't know. Nobody knows. I don't care what, if you have millions of dollars, if you have like your life set out for you on paper, you have no idea. Nobody knows what your soul does. Once you start listening to your soul, then you have more of an idea of what it is. But otherwise, it's time to listen in. Me telling you that shouldn't be like such a big surprise, because you are an out-of-the-box thinker. It's time to be out of that box again. It's time to lead this change. We need you to lead this ourselves into this age of Aquarius, and that is what it is. It's letting go. Allowing yourself to fall into whatever is waiting for you, but whatever is waiting for you is freaking awesome. I think some of you are going to start a business. I think some of you are going to meet someone that's going to help you. Like let that shit go, and you're needing to like just let all of that mental anguish that you're carrying with you out. You have greatness awaiting you, Aquarius. We've always known that. Not you. Let's go. All right, let's do this. So I have answers to your questions. 2 questions. You're like, what is that? So I have answers to any questions you would like. I will give you 2 answers. So pick your questions as I shuffle. Ooh, okay. The first one is, no, I'm going to do 2 more. Flipping around. They're not even like answers to questions. All right, so they're not yes and no's, but maybe they're meaningful for you. I was told to put it down, and this is what the answers are. So question number 1, this is your answer. Recovery. So this is like self-care. I guess this is 10 of Swords energy. It's like taking care of yourself, doing what you need to do, relax, let things happen. question number 2, the answer is peaceful resolution. So I hope these answers help you. I know that you're needing to maybe go through an uncomfortable situation in your life, but know that it's all aligned. It's going to help you move into some great path that is waiting for you. Trust the process. I love you, Aquarius. I'm waiting for you to come back full force, and take your time, of course. I love you, and I'll see you next week. Check your rising and your moon for other messages if this didn't resonate. Also, like, comment, and subscribe, because you never know when I'm going to give a giveaway. I love you, and next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Pisces. We got brand spanking new and accept and receive. So these are brand spanking new. For me, it's a 9, end of a journey. Something's happening. Something's coming your way. A new job, a new relationship, a new path, a new awakening, a new something. And accept and receive is like a 6 of Pentacles. So that's an energy of you have, no, it's not, it's an accept and receive. So it's more like a take, right? Okay, interesting. I thought it was like a give and take, but it's not. But it's so, something's coming your way. It's time to receive. It's time to stop giving so much and start not taking, but receiving the good energy coming your way, the good love, the abundance, whatever it is. I like it even more. Okay, let's see what's going on for you. Justice. Balance. It could be Libra. I guess this could be receiving money, receiving a good a good verdict. 7 of Swords is like lies, betrayal. All right, and the Empress, just Taurus, Libra. Interesting. So the Ace of Materials, like money, with Justice underneath. There could be something happening. Maybe you are in a legal, like a court battle, and there is something happening. Could be a divorce settlement that actually going to bring in money for you. 8 of Swords underneath the 7 of Swords. There's definitely some heavy energies around you. And the Star, which is the Aquarius. 7 of Swords is Aquarius as well. 8 of Swords is Aquarius. So there's 3 Aquarius here in your Pisces, and Taurus, Libra. So there's Taurus, Libra, Aquarius, and Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So I would just suggest that there is probably some Taurus, Libra, or Aquarius obviously in your life at this point, and if obviously not, doesn't have to be. But Justice and the Ace of Pentacles speaks of money, of like a financial gain. Perhaps this income tax season, you're getting back money from the government, or there's this feeling of I don't know. Justice feels like marriage or separation, divorce, or something like that. And I feel like some of you are making money on your divorce or separation. Or it doesn't have to be. Could also be you're getting married and you're like marrying into money. So that's a good thing, I guess. But there's this feeling, I don't know. There's someone around you. Because the Empress shows up, it's like a mother, a wife, a female energy in your life that you're maybe needing to be wary of. Or not. Doesn't have to be. Or like, why are these showing up? The 7 of Swords and the 8 of Swords energy is like 7 of Swords, someone betrayed you, someone is lying to you, cheating on you, someone is talking behind your back, gossiping. There's this feeling of, right, she's holding the sword behind her back, or you're hiding yourself from feelings that you have inside. You're keeping yourself blindfolded from like feeling like something you don't want to tell to a mother energy, a female energy around you. doesn't have to be that also, but there's this justice, there's this feeling of financial, some of you might have come into money, you're holding it back from your partner, you're holding it back from your family, you're like being shady about something. Could be you, Pisces, or it could be someone else around you. So that's something to be very aware of, like accept and receive is showing up here. I feel like maybe even something that is like you're receiving a gift or receiving something of financial worth. Maybe it came from a shady deal. It came from a, like, I don't know why I got like money laundering, but it doesn't have to be that. But there's just this feeling of, how is this money coming to you? Is it something that was legal? And maybe it was legal, but there's something off about it. Or there's someone that wants your money. There's someone that is, or you need to be careful if there's someone around you for your money. That's the thing I'm feeling. I'm feeling there's something here happening about your money, but you maybe with someone for money, and it's going to backfire. There's just something here that is being hidden when it comes to finances. The justice system, right? So it's something that you might have settled in court. You might have had to deal with outside of court. Doesn't have to be there, or something. Maybe some of you got a speeding ticket. Like, I don't know. There's something here that some of you got a ticket and you don't know why it is, and you find out that it's something else. I think there's someone lying or something, keeping something from you. You keeping, like, again, you doing it yourself. Because the Empress shows up and it's like that mother energy. With the Star, which is hopes and dreams coming true, but it's also that light that you are. I'm almost feeling that you are in this kind of a strange time in your place in your life where you're having to make a decision between going towards the light, like choosing your heart, or choosing the material side of things. That's a feeling I'm getting. Or choosing the right thing to do by not lying to your person, but not by exposing yourself, by letting that, like, opening the lines of communication. I don't know. It's a really interesting reading to me. There's something holding you back from expressing your love. There's something, or there's someone around you, like, stealing from you. I just feel that energy, and I can't get it out of my head. There's someone around you need to be careful of, Pisces. And they might be taking advantage of you, of your goodness, or it's like a financial a financial situation, a business negotiation gone wrong, or and maybe if it went wrong, it's like, just find a way out by remembering that this is an experience, and remembering that you need to go into your heart. And I don't know, because the Star shows to me that there's something greater out there. There's something, like, you need to follow your light, stop like living in this kind of energy here. Like, say someone might have taken advantage of you, someone might have stolen from you or taken from you, but can you let it be? That's the feeling here. And start fresh, start brand spanking new, just move forward. That is where you're being needed to follow that line. I feel like there's someone it doesn't feel good to me. Like you've made money and then there's someone going to take it from you. So I don't know, it could be someone, maybe you made a really lucrative purchase or whatever, or you bought a company, you've bought something, right? Like you made a really great financial gain, and now there's a setback that happens because someone has stolen from you, someone is taking from you. And it could be your wife. If I look at it like this, it could be a woman in your life, and you're being asked to look at the bigger picture, look at a different perspective, and move forward. Could be a mother, could be, that's what I'm saying, a female energy in your life that is going to take advantage of this financial gain that has come your way. Wow, Pisces, it's very interesting. So I don't know how you've made this money, but know that you are to pay attention to the next, to someone around you that might be not looking out for your best interest, and you're needing to step back and look at the situation in a different light. Like, don't get angry about it, don't go into that low vibe energy, which is going to keep you in that loop and it's going to keep you not progressing. It's time for, like, this is almost happening to you because you're needing to move into a new energy. You're needing to move into something different. You need this change to it needs to happen because you are the star, and you need to get into that energy of the Aquarius energy, which is being that visionary, being bold, being like seeing things differently. So whatever happened, and now we move forward. And that's that feeling I'm getting here. Whew, this was an interesting energy. But beware of money-hungry people. That's what I can say. So I'm going to give you 2 answers to 2 questions. So think of the question as I shuffle. It's really windy out there. Things are flying. Like insane in the membrane. Okay, let's go. What is it for Pisces, please? All right, sorry about that, that was insane. Okay, so one more question. All right, so the first answer to your question, if you haven't thought about it, pause the video, is yes. Yes, it is. I don't know if it's a good yes, but it's a yes. And the second answer to your question is be assertive. So do what you need to do, my beautiful Pisces. This was a very interesting reading. Not every reading can be happy, hope, and joy. So here it is. Be alert this week, my beautiful Pisces. Beware of others around you who don't have the best interest at heart. Pay attention to female energies in your life. But something new is coming your way regardless. But this is what it is. I love you, and check your rising and your moon for other messages. And do like, comment, and subscribe because it helps my channel. Also because I do giveaways. I love you. Have a very beautiful week and be strong. You got this. I love you.